Danganronpa.
Okay, hold on. There. I'm actually wearing makeup for once, guys. Holy crap. But that's mostly because of the job interview I had earlier today. And that's what the good news is that even though I am late for stream, sorry, I did have a job interview. It went really well, and it seems like, I'm only saying seems because I'm not 100% sure, but it seems like I might get the job, which is super exciting because it pays drastically more, it pays drastically more money than what I'm getting paid at my day job right now. So, yeah, that's the good news. And yeah, that's why I'm late, is because I had that job interview. So, sorry about that. But yeah, hi, my name's Micah. Welcome to my chaos stream. Welcome to the chaos side of the internet. I hope everybody is doing well. Last we left off in the game, we were in the middle of completing a class trial. So that's where we're gonna be getting straight back into.
Hello! I hope your day is well.
Oh, it's been a great day. I am very happy. Today is a good day.
I'm trying to force myself to be more energetic, or else my mental state won't be able to keep up. My heart's thumping like crazy. I might as well have a laid-back, so what attitude and go ahead with high energy. but be careful that your batteries don't run out for various reasons. And just like I say each time, don't forget to save frequently.
I also am feeling a lot better than I was before, because I do have a cold still, but I seem to be getting over the worst of it, so that's good as well. That is very nice.
I never expected the funhouse itself to be the ultimate weapon. Oh well, let's just press on ahead. Is it really alright to accept a situation so easily? I mean, that's not what's important. The thing that's really important is the killer who used the building structure. Like, who's Mekumaru's murderer?
I also have peppermint tea because, well, I was gonna get a hot chocolate, but then I guess the hot chocolate machine wasn't working, so peppermint tea it is.
But is it really okay to believe the building is the weapon? Nagito said it, you know.
There's no way I'd lie at such an important moment. I don't want to die either.
Which again is really weird because this whole time, up until now, you have been telling us that you don't mind being the victim of a murder and that you'll help us murder you if it furthers our hope, but then now you're like, no, I don't want to die.
What happened to the bastard who kept saying how much they didn't mind dying?
Yeah, see? There you go.
He's right. There was a time when I thought I could become a stepping stone for your hopes, but I will sincerely retract that remark.
Retract?
I'm disappointed too, you know. If this was a murder for the sake of hope, I'd happily sacrifice myself.
You say such falsehoods, per usual.
Oh yeah, and then if the audio levels aren't quite right, just let me know. I will fix them. I think right now it's okay, but if the game audio is like too low or not high or like too high, just let me know.
There is no such thing as murder for the sake of hope. Murder is simply murder.
Dunham, am I Amor?
Hey Og, how's it going? It's good to see you.
Forcibly sacrificing others for one's own desires. Even one as diabolical as I would avoid such actions.
I see.
It's fine. Let's just leave him alone and find out who killed Coach Nekomaru as fast as we can.
It's good. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic. The reason why I was late to stream today is because I had a job interview, and it seems like I have aced the job interview, and I might have this job. So I'm pretty excited about it, because it's gonna pay me more than my current job is paying me. So, right? Yeah! That's right.
Nice. Hit that Josh.
Oh yeah, that is indeed the goal. So, yeah, it looks like things are gonna be a lot better for me going forward, and I hope that continues to be the case.
Just so you know, it's not like I'm getting hungry or anything, you know. Akane! You're drooling waterfalls?
Nagito, as usual, I can't tell what he's thinking. I have no idea if he's serious or not.
Anyway, if the killer used the building structure, why don't we think about how they used it?
How they killed Nekomaru.
It might be better if we clarify the cause of death first, don't you think?
Oh god. Nekomaru's cause of death, huh? He was horribly damaged, as if he was beaten senseless with a blunt object. But if he was beaten with a blunt object, it wouldn't be a kill that utilized the building's structure. So what was Nekomaru's cause of death that also utilized the building's structure? I believe it would be falling.
I see!
Yay, I'm getting some health back.
I think he might have died from falling.
Died from falling?
If the funhouse's secret is that it's a structure where both towers and houses are vertically connected, then the killer made use of its height and caused Nekomaru to die from falling.
Are you saying they pushed him off? Where'd they push him off from?
That, I don't know yet.
Don't just make things up when you don't know the method. Where in that building would you even be able to push someone off in the first place?
It might be possible in the tower. You could push him off the 4th floor when the elevator is on the 1st floor.
Did you forget how the elevator functions? When it's on the first floor, the door on the fourth floor won't open.
Saying he died from falling is truly incorrect. You should burn in the flames of hell.
Oh yeah, Gundam? How would you know? You're acting a little sus right now, aren't you?
But my gut is going crazy right now.
If Nekomaru died from falling, where did the killer shove Nekomaru from? If I'm going to reach the truth behind this incident, I need to solve that mystery next. Oh god. Here we go. Oh god. I'm gonna say the broken doorknob has something to do with this.
When the elevator is on the first floor, you can't go through the door on the fourth floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, how about this? After locking Mekamaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the fourth floor to the first floor and made use of the drop.
Hold on. Did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside, the other door won't open.
Or maybe it's the good
Which means
night
the
button.
elevator wouldn't have moved either.
I think it's the good
Must
night
be
button.
the threshold of that elevator.
I need to make it clear so they understand that Nekomaru fell to his death. Looks like it's all up to me. Wow, that's one
When the
great
elevator
hint
is on
in
the
this
first
particular
floor.
situation.
You can't go through the door on the fourth floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, how about this? After locking Mekamaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the fourth floor to the first floor and made use of the drop.
Hold on. Did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
Nice, I got it. Woohoo! We're doing good.
That sensor should only work if something is moving. If Nekomaru wasn't moving inside, the elevator sensor wouldn't have detected anything.
Could it be his sleep mode?
When Nekomaru's goodnight button is pressed, all of his functions shut down, and he enters sleep mode. If he's in sleep mode, the elevator sensor wouldn't have noticed him, right?
I see. So that's how...
However, even if they moved the elevator in that manner, Nekomaru would have just moved along with it. There would have been no drop for him to fall and die from. Yes?
That's what I was about to explain before Kazuichi interrupted me. Silence, pest!
Now you're calling me a pest?
A way to create the drop inside the elevator while Nekomaru is still in it. Chiaki seems to have an idea, but what way could that be? I don't know. Well, I imagine it's either gonna be the wire or the broken doorknob. One of the two.
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement is... The hammer is suspicious.
No.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
I agree with the pillar.
What about the oil on the floor?
I don't agree with that.
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
And then the doorknob I kind of agree with
How about we
too.
all shut up and listen to what Chiaki has to say?
Silence, pest!
Don't be so cold. What if I start to enjoy it?
Oh god, stop. If Nekomaru is inside the elevator, how can you create a difference in elevation?
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
It's either the wire or the broken doorknob.
That
I
arrangement
think.
is... The hammer is suspicious.
No, not the hammer.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
Okay. Wire and pillar do not work. Got it. Maybe it's the wire and the
If you arrange
doorknob?
it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement is... The hammer is suspicious.
No, not the hammer.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
What about the oil on the floor?
Not the oil.
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
There we go.
I agree with that.
I did it. Okay. Good.
Didn't the doorknob have scrape marks on it? That might have been where it got scraped by the wire.
Is that the same wire that was tied around Nekomaru?
The tip of that wire was tied into a loop. If the elevator moved while that loop part hung from the doorknob.
If they did something like that, he would have been suspended in midair. That's right. He was suspended in midair. Huh? The killer tied up Nekomaru with the wire while he was in sleep mode. Tied the tip of the wire into a knot and hung it on the doorknob to the 4th floor. With that, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor of Grape Tower. And suspended Nekomaru in midair.
That's right! He was so well.
Oh god.
Kinda like.
You better not finish that sentence.
Yeah, please don't.
The killer took advantage of the elevator's unique feature. Only the floor moves. By doing that, they created a drop so Nekomaru could fall to his death.
Too easy.
Oh, come on, man. We were doing so good.
So what if they created a drop? There's no way you can make him fall and die with just that.
I mean, why not?
If Nekomaru is suspended in midair like that, then how do you get him to fall? Because if he's suspended in midair, he won't die if he doesn't actually fall.
I mean, you make a fair point, but shut up. I don't want to deal with this shit. I don't know. Maybe the clock's alarm timer? I think it would be the clock's alarm timer.
Even if they suspended Nekomaru from a wall, how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that.
Why is my thing not working? It seems that a difference in elevation inside the tower was used to kill Nekomaru. I need to find the answer and counter Kazuchi's
Even if they
remarks.
suspended Nekomaru, how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that.
It doesn't mean someone had to push him off. It's possible that he fell on his own.
What? Nekomaru fell on his own?
Okay, that's not it.
Crap! What? Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right?
There we go.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Ahaha! Okay, we're figuring it out. Okay.
What do you think would happen if Nekomaru woke up while he was suspended upside down in midair?
What are you saying? Like, how would he even wake up?
He has an alarm inside his body. As long as it was armed, it would have deactivated his sleep mode. Which means the killer set the alarm before they suspended Nekomaru.
You woke up from an alarm and realized you were hanging upside down and had no clue why.
You'd probably freak out.
If something like that happened to you, you would start panicking a lot, right? Instinctively, your body would start moving. Nekomaru probably did exactly that.
And then, in order to make it fall from the force it was generating, the wire was hung on the tip of the doorknob so it would easily slip off. In actuality, the scrape marks caused by the wire were near the tip of the doorknob, right?
But Nekomaru didn't fall because the wire came off, right?
He fell because the entire doorknob came off.
When Nekomaru awoke, he must have struggled much more than expected, which caused the doorknob to break off.
Was that unexpected for the killer too?
Well, that's probably it. If they knew it'd leave behind evidence like that, they would have at least tried to do something to cover it up.
The killer didn't expect the doorknob to come off. The reason that even happened was because... In that case, I shall use my full power! Whoa! With a fierce roar, Nekomaru put all his power into grabbing the doorknob with both hands, but... Not yet. Here it comes. The incredible strength of 1,000,000 horsepower! But wait, isn't it creaking? If you break off the doorknob, we'll be stuck in here. If that's really what it was. then that's the clue Nekomaru left for us to
I
find.
see. So that's how Nekomaru fell to his death.
Do you finally understand now?
Yeah. It appears it's just as Miss Sonia said. I'm just a pest. No, I'm not
Oh,
just
God.
a pest.
Oh no.
I'm a total fucking pig.
Oh god, well, why are you admitting to all this?
Isn't that right, Miss
No,
Sonia?
stop!
If I'm a
No.
fucking pig, you can say so.
No!
No, I believe you gave your all.
Hey, why aren't you teasing me anymore?
Because you like it.
This guy. He gets off on this.
Yeah, he's fucking creepy. There's always a creepy pervert in these games, man. Always. Literally always.
So thanks to that alarm, Nekomaru ended up falling while he was still hanging upside down. That doesn't mean he just crashed straight into the floor. Of course, you know that too, right?
It doesn't mean Nekomaru crashed straight into the floor. The moment Nekomaru fell to the floor, the only thing I can think of that happened to him was... he collided with the pillar.
I see!
When Nekomaru fell to the floor, he ended up colliding with the pillar. Isn't that it?
Finally, the pillar!
So that's how the pillar shattered, and why oil was spilled all over the place.
See, I told you the pillar was the weapon. My gut was totally right.
Well, the pillar was a bonus. It's not even clear if the killer intended that, or if it was just a coincidence.
At this point, it is quite difficult to find a clue that will lead to the killer.
Then what about the alarm? I'm positive the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m. And if we map it out from there...
Hold on, baby gangsta.
Stop calling me baby gangsta!
What'd you just say? Did you say the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.?
You didn't check it yourself? Nekomaru's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nah, that's impossible. Because even though I slept in a little, I still got to the tower at 7 in the morning. Now that you mention it, so did I. There was no way I could be late for Monokuma Tai Chi, so I left for Grape Tower before 7 a.m. And if we found Nekomaru's body there, it would have been before the 7:30 a.m. alarm went off.
It appears yet another contradiction has been birthed. How were you able to discover Nekomaru died at 7:30 a.m. when you went to the tower at 7?
That's what I want to know!
Another mystery I don't understand. Seriously, it's just one after another. But I can't choke up at a time like this. Just a little more and I'll be able to reach the truth. There should definitely be a clue to breaking through this contradiction. Yeah, that's because there is. Do I remember? I think it's Fuyuhiko's account. Or the wall clock? It could be wall clock or Fuyuhiko's account. One of the two.
We headed for Grape Tower. Before 7 a.m., I am certain.
But the alarm inside Nekomaru's chest was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nekomaru died because of that alarm, right?
His time of death and the time the body was discovered. One of those must be an illusion.
Well, yeah.
Killer probably did some tampering. They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest.
Not that one.
Gotta be it!
No, they messed with the wall clock. So I have to hit
We headed for Grape Tower.
the last
Before
statement.
7 a.m., I am certain.
But the alarm inside Nekomaru's chest was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nekomaru died because of that alarm, right?
His time of death and the time the body was discovered. One of those must be an illusion.
Killer probably did some tampering. They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest.
Shit. It's not the wall clock?
Damn it!
Okay, so it's not the wall clock. Maybe I have to hit the first statement with wall clock
Before
then.
7 a.m., I am certain.
Okay, maybe not. Got it.
Crap!
Okay. Okay, understood.
We
In
headed
that
for Grape
case...
Tower. Before 7 a.m., I am certain.
But the alarm
Fuyuhiko's
inside
account,
Nekomaru's
because we
chest
haven't used that one.
was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nekomaru died because of that alarm, right?
His time of death and the time the body was discovered. One of those must be an illusion.
Killer probably did some tampering. They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest.
Oh, fuck off.
Damn it!
I don't want to have to Google another answer for this shit, man.
Before 7 a.m., I am certain.
Gah!
Crap!
Okay, so not Fuyuhiko's account.
We headed for Grape Tower. Before 7 a.m., I am certain.
Maybe
But the
radio
alarm inside
clock.
Nekomaru's chest was set for 7:30 a.m.
Because you can't mess with a
Nekomaru died
radio
because of that
clock.
alarm, right?
His time of death and the time the body was discovered. One of those must be an illusion.
Killer probably did some tampering. They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest.
You can't mess with
No,
the clock
that's
in his
wrong.
chest because it's a radio clock. There we go. Got it.
No, the clock inside his chest was a radio clock, so it would have been impossible to mess with.
So you're saying there's no way the killer could have tampered with the clock?
Maybe the clock Miss Sonia saw was the one that got tampered with.
The clock inside Grape House?
No, I checked all the clocks inside the funhouse.
Oh, that's what I asked you to do. So you really listened to me and checked all the clocks.
And because of that, I can confidently declare that all the clocks had the same time displayed.
If there's no possibility that the time was tampered with, then we must doubt that human's testimony.
Please believe me, we are not lying.
Then maybe it's a misunderstanding?
I never misunderstand. I'll crush you into dog food.
This time-related contradiction. I don't think I should doubt the testimonies. I should doubt the clock. There's no mistake that something was done, but what was it? Perhaps we've overlooked something, or misunderstanding something. Think. If I focus and think, I should be able to find the answer to that mystery. Oh god, it's Hangman's Gambit again. Or Logic Dive. Okay, never mind. I like Logic Dive. I do not like Hangman's Gambit. Alright, let's figure this out. Oh my god! No. This is... No. No. Why did they have to make it harder? Excuse me. First question. What did Hajime and the others misunderstand? Who the killer is? The time in the building. It's the time in the building. They had to make it harder. Why? Ah! Oh my god! Okay, how... What? Fucking piece of... Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Why? This is so hard. Why? Question 2. Which clock was tampered with? It would be the building clock. Buildings clocks. That's the one. Uh-huh. Okay. Please be the last question! Oh my god! No. No! Oh my fucking... This is painful. I'm gonna die. No! Okay. Seriously? I literally... Ugh. This is painful. Okay, question 3. Which house had the wrong time? It would have to be both houses, wouldn't it? Oh, look at that. I'm right. That's nice. Ugh, at least I didn't die. Thank God.
It's all coming together.
You said you checked all the clocks inside the building. Isn't that right, Fuyuhiko?
Yeah, none of the clocks had the wrong time.
But what if all those clocks had been messed with?
What? All the clocks?
So even if you checked all the clocks inside the building, there's no way you'd have noticed it.
I see. So the killer messed with the time inside the whole building by changing all the clocks.
So that's what it was. There's no way I would have noticed that.
This is truly fantastic!
Now's not the time to be pleased.
Yeah.
More importantly, how much was the time on?
She's right, that's the main problem. I need to clarify by how much the time was off after the killer messed with the clocks. That's definitely the next mystery. I'm going to reach the truth in one go. Oh god. Okay. Okay.
If the time in the building was all messed up, then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
The time of death. It's clearly 7:30 a.m.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be? In our time.
We have to use Fuyuhiko's
Are
account,
there
I
any
think.
clues that can be used to narrow that down? If only I heard the sound when you fell. It would have been a great clue.
Okay. There wasn't a scream.
He's not the type to let out a scream.
If only Nekomaru's alarm was loud enough, we would have heard it too.
I
There's
think
no point in saying that.
I think Fuyuhiko's account with
If does not exist
the
in this
sound
world.
of the bang, or Akane's account with the sound of the bang. One of the two.
If the time in the building was
think.
all messed up, then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
The time of death. It's clearly 7:30 a.m.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be? In our time.
I don't know.
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down? If only I heard the sound when you fell.
Okay, so not that one.
Damn it!
So maybe it's Akane's
If
account?
the time in the building was all messed up,
And
we
we have
can
so many
only rely
chances
on
before I'm gonna
Nekomaru's
die and
radio
have
clock.
to retry.
The time of death. It's clearly 7:30 a.m.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be? In our time.
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down? If only I heard the sound when you fell.
There we go.
I agree with that.
Whew. Okay, figured it out.
That's right.
Also, I
We
missed
should
that
have heard
chat
the sound
message.
you
Hold
made
on,
when
let
you
me
fell.
look.
Wasn't it that rumbling noise?
Yeah, that is a big difference.
Rumbling? I thought it was just an earthquake, so I went back to sleep. Was that the sound from when Nekomaru fell?
Well, a huge body fell from the 4th floor to the 1st, and the pillar fell with it. It's obvious we'd hear the impact sound.
we heard that noise too.
It was when we were gathered at the Strawberry House Lounge. What is it, Sonia?
Oh, well. That sound everyone heard? I did not hear it at all.
Huh?
You probably didn't hear it because you were sleeping.
I could not sleep at all. I was awake the whole night with hunger pangs.
There's nothing to worry about. What's important is that rumbling noise anyway.
If we use that rumbling sound as a reference, we might be able to figure out how much our time was off.
I heard that sound probably around 5:30 in the morning.
Huh? You can tell?
I instantly woke up and left my room. And that's when I saw the clock in the lounge.
Excellent work, Akane!
If that rumbling sound was her...
We were with the girls, and Fuyuhiko, Kazuichi, and Gunham were together, which leaves one person with no alibi.
I'm trying to remember who that one person would be other than Nagito. Because I know the killer isn't Nagito. If that rumbling sound we heard was at 5:30 a.m., it's like the answer to how much our time was off is literally right in front of me.
Nagito, that's who I mean.
But I don't think Nagito is the killer. That's the problem. So I think it's off by 2 hours?
see.
Yeah, off by 2 hours.
Nekomaru's alarm went off at 7:30, and if we heard the sound of his impact at 5:30, that means our time was off by 2 hours.
2 hours? That much?
We were starving pretty badly. There's no way we would have noticed.
Plus, the funhouse has no windows. And there weren't any Monokuma announcements either.
However, for what reason did the killer alter our perception of time?
The reason is obvious. So they can lure out just Nekomaru.
Lure out only Nekomaru?
If you messed with the clocks and used a specific thing, you definitely get Nekomaru to the tower alone, right?
Oh, sorry. Choked on my own air and saliva. Yeah. You make a fair... Oh god. You make a fair point. Gundam had a soundproof room, but Sonia didn't. So then why is it that Sonia didn't hear the bang, but Gundam did? That's a weird, isn't it?
From there, the killer's plan was a splendid success. That's all it means.
Besides messing with the time, the killer also used a specific thing. If they were trying to lure only Nekomaru, then that specific thing is... Oh, what? Thanks for the follow! He also heard the ringing clock. That's a good point.
I see!
That's it. The killer made use of the Monokuma Tai Chi activity in the morning.
How did they use it?
We were required to go to Great Tower every morning at 7 a.m. for that activity, right? But if they mess with all the clocks inside the building, what would that do to us?
We wouldn't be able to attend on time. That wouldn't affect Nekomaru. His radio clock had the exact time.
Hello there. I hope there's no bother here.
I missed that.
Thanks for calling.
Oh, of course there's no bother that you're here. Oh, so Sonia wouldn't have heard it because of the soundproofing, but then Gundam shouldn't have heard it either. So you make a fair point. The fact that Gundam heard the noise, that is suspicious. That is very suspicious. Because he shouldn't have been able to hear it. Unless he was outside of his room.
That's right. In doing so, the killer was able to lure him to the tower by himself at the precise time.
Then, when I witnessed Nekomaru early in the morning...
If I recall, you witnessed Nekomaru around 5 a.m. And if that time was also 2 hours off, it should have been 7 a.m. Yeah, that's pretty much it. At that time, he was heading over to Monokuma Tai Chi, right on schedule.
I see. Now that I think about it, I realize what Monokuma meant when he said those words.
Too early. He didn't even ask you yet.
Alright, here we go. My voice acting, here we go. Yeah.
Jeez, how outrageous! I honestly didn't expect everyone to ditch Monokuma Tai Chi. But it turned out like this after all, so I guess it can't be helped.
When you said everyone, you were including us, right? We thought we came to the tower on time, but in truth, it was way past the meeting time.
Ah, jeez! That's, well, how should I put it? What was it? You know, tripping over a foot, or something like that.
Are you talking about tripping over someone else's fault?
Wrong! Too bad!
Liar! I'm right!
That's not it! It's incorrect!
That's definitely the correct answer. You always get so stubborn like this.
Let's just ignore the peanut gallery. Now that we've found out how the killer lured Nekomaru, the number of suspects has drastically decreased.
Huh?
Hey, why would that decrease the number of suspects? Don't be a friggin' liar!
You'll know I'm not lying when you listen to what Fuyuhiko's going to say next.
Huh? What the hell do you mean?
You witnessed Nekomaru going toward the tower. Did something else happen after that?
Are you talking about that alarm?
Alarm?
A little while after I witnessed Nekomaru, the clock in the Strawberry House lounge started going off. Plus, it was just before that rumbling sound occurred. That's it. So that's what it is.
Similar to what happened in case 4 of the
Yeah.
Sakura killed herself and is trying to misdirect the verdict.
Yeah, it could be that. I'm not 100% sure though.
If Nekomaru died when the rumble happened, then whoever doesn't have an alibi at the time is the prime suspect.
Really? Was there anyone who didn't have an alibi at that time?
I remember now. The sound was so loud I couldn't help bolting from my room. There was one guy who never left the lounge. We were both on the same floor. It's pretty weird that bastard never came out of his guest room.
Which means that person does not have an alibi for when Nekomaru fell?
Who is it? Who's the bastard?
It's whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time, right? I'm pretty sure I know who it is. Oh, right. That's right. It's not you. Never mind.
Crap!
Okay. Okay, so it's not Gundam. It'd have to be Nagito, man. Because he's the only one without an alibi.
You're the only one!
Which really doesn't make any sense, because I'm
one
pretty
who
sure
wasn't.
he's not the killer.
It's you, right, Nagito?
That's right. Nagito wasn't there. It was just me, Gundam, and Fuyuhiko.
You didn't come out, even though the alarm was going off like crazy.
To be fair, though, he also was in the killing room at the time, I'm pretty sure, so he's not the person who killed Nekomaru because he was somewhere else and he was locked in there and he couldn't get out until he figured out all the riddles.
You weren't in your room, were you?
If that's the case, where were you?
Please, say something.
If you don't hurry up and answer, I'm gonna suicide dive you!
I don't even know what that means.
If I may be frank, even if I wanted to go to the lounge, I couldn't.
You couldn't? What do you mean?
Oh, okay, it was, yeah. You're right.
It's merely the foolish talk of the weak.
Not only did I not hear the alarm, I never even heard that rumbling sound.
He couldn't.
You're definitely fucking lying.
However, that is also true for me. It is obvious that I did not hear the alarm in Strawberry House. But I did not hear the rumbling sound either. Is that not strange? I mean, everyone else heard it. To be honest, it's not just them. The same goes for me too.
Huh?
I was in a pretty deep sleep, so I thought that's why I couldn't hear it. But it wasn't that. I probably couldn't hear it at all.
Couldn't hear it? What does that mean?
You still don't know. Think about what the three of us who didn't hear a sound have in common, and I'm sure you'll figure it out.
The only people who didn't hear the rumbling noise were Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki. The secret is what these three have in common. Could this also be the secret that points to the killer?
My name is Celestial Denver.
Yeah, it's Hangman's Gambit, isn't it? Yep.
Why is Nagito being so condescending this chapter?
Dude, I wish I knew, but I don't. I have no idea what this is supposed to start with. I'm assuming they want me to do the R? Okay. No.
My name is Celestial Denver.
I think it's soundproof. I think that's the word. But I need an S to pop up, if that's correct. Okay. Okay. I guess it starts with D. Why does it start with a D? God, I'm gonna die before this is over, aren't I? Because I'm cutting it real close. Oh, shit, I meant to... Back! I bet it's the E, because it's not any of the other letters. Or maybe it's an O. Nope. I'm gonna die! I'm so gonna die. I'm so gonna die. Okay. Yep, I'm dead. Deluxe rooms! Oh, yeah, you're probably right. It was deluxe rooms. I'm so dumb. I should have known. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, we're just gonna retry. It's okay. We're so close.
This is my...
We're not... Yeah.
We'll never give up!
Yeah, that's right. We're not gonna give up. I will never give up. I know... I'm pretty sure I know who the killer is. I have an idea, anyhow. Because I think it's Gundam. I think it's Gundam. But the problem is we have to get to the point where we can prove that it's Gundam. Okay. Gimme any! Gimme any! D-E-L U Ah! Ah! Give me an X. Okay, good. Now I need another E, please. Now I need an R. There we go, deluxe rooms. There we go. Thank you. I don't think I would have figured that out without help, I'm not gonna lie.
Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki. The three of you were staying in deluxe rooms, right? If I recall, the deluxe rooms are...
Okay, I gotta do the voice again. Hold on.
The guest rooms are divided up by quality grade. The deluxe room is soundproof and has excellent air insulation. The standard room may have so-so insulation, but it's still pretty decent. And the crummy room has severe airflow and draft problems.
The reason we could not hear the rumbling noise...
That's right. It was because the deluxe rooms have superior sound insulation. You actually noticed that. Nice catch, Hajime. Are you using your ultimate reserve course student talent?
I literally hate this man. I hate this man so much.
Now then, you guys must understand by now, right? The true identity of Nekomaru's killer.
Oh, hold on a sec. Why does that lead to who the killer is?
Why? Well, that fact just now is a very important clue, and a decisive factor in identifying the killer.
Decisive factor?
Somehow I feel like I understand what Nagito means. The killer among us. The killer who murdered Nekomaru. Is Gundam! Because you said you heard the sound and you shouldn't have been able to hear it.
Gundam, there's something I want to ask you. When the alarm rang at the Strawberry House Lounge, you rushed over there too, right?
What's wrong with that? If the bell of catastrophe rings throughout the night, it is the universe's providence to stop it.
Why were you able to hear it?
Hear what?
I mean, you were also staying in a deluxe room, right? Nagito was staying in a deluxe room in the same house on the same floor, and he couldn't even hear it. So why were you able to hear that alarm?
Now that you mention
Gundam?
There's only one possibility. You weren't in your room at the time. That's why, even though you were staying in a deluxe room, you still went to the lounge. Am I right?
Gundam, you have some sort of explanation, right?
Gundam probably couldn't return to his room because of Fuyuhiko.
Me?
Oh, because he would have
After
saw
you saw
Nekomaru.
Nekomaru heading to the tower, you stayed at the lounge for a while. Am I correct?
Oh, yeah.
Until the moment that alarm started ringing, right? If you were in the lounge for that long, the killer who had left earlier obviously wouldn't be able to go back.
Even though Mekamaru's murder was a death trap that utilized the alarm in his chest, the killer still needed to prepare the murder in advance.
Like putting Nekomaru in sleep mode and tying him up with a wire.
In order to do that, the killer needed to be waiting for Nekomaru at the tower. Which means when Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru, the killer was already at the tower.
And once they tried to go back, they couldn't because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge.
In their original plan, the killer should have returned to their room before the alarm in the lounge went off. And they were supposed to stay in their room. They weren't planning to come out and go to the lounge.
Which means they wouldn't have heard the alarm or the rumbling sound, thus proving they were in the room, just like us.
The best case scenario would have been if those two in the lounge had gone and checked the deluxe rooms. After all, if they personally saw the killer sleeping in their room, it gives the killer a stronger alibi. Unfortunately, they failed to secure that alibi.
I was in the lounge.
Uh-huh.
So the killer couldn't go back to their room, and ended up hearing the lounge's alarm.
Hey, what are you doing? This ruckus, it's louder than the supreme ruler of the netherworld bellowing for a sacrifice. Don't go making all that noise so suddenly.
But why'd you come out? You should have hid till the excitement died down.
If Gundam tried to hide, and if those two went to his room to check on him, he would have been found out. That would have been the worst possible outcome. That's why he couldn't just stay hidden.
If those two had just checked the deluxe rooms as planned, that would have been ideal, but how ironic. The moment Fuyuhiko set foot in the lounge, your plan was doomed.
Gundam? Please, can you at least say something?
Answer me this, including myself in my 4 dark devas of destruction. How many ears do we possess?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
The answer is 10. That's right, I possess 10 ears. That means I have 5 times the hearing of a normal human. The soundproof system here may as well not exist.
You're really gonna use that as an
Is that
excuse?
Your argument?
You bastard! Do you understand the situation you're in right now?
Do not panic. The truth shall now commence. At the time, I left my room to go to the bathroom. By coincidence, I heard the alarm. That's right. That's all it was. The world is always so simple.
Are you saying it was just a coincidence? Isn't that timing a little too perfect?
And yet, I'm being suspected by all of you. It seems it was actually horrible timing on my part.
I see. You're still holding out. Well, you don't have to admit it. We're going to decide who the killer is with the majority vote anyway. So, why don't we just go ahead and start voting? It's obvious that Gundam is the killer.
Hold on a sec.
You know, Hajime, this class trial, this killing, it's merely the opening act, you know.
Hey! What do you mean the class trial is just the opening act?
Perhaps I should say, it's just a farce. Just a boring farce. So boring, so stressful. I'm so painfully bored that I might develop stomach ulcers.
Okay, that's not how stomach ulcers work, but okay.
Seriously. Let's just hurry up and finish this before I collapse from poor health.
Nagito, something definitely happened to you, didn't it?
Oh yeah, totally.
At some point during the investigation, your behavior became even weirder. What actually happened? Did you discover something?
Well, let's just leave that fun for later. And finish this opening act already.
You said opening act again!
Please hold on! We have yet to hear Gundam's rebuttal!
But he's completely shut up. Perhaps he can't argue anymore.
Gundam!
I was simply at a loss for words after being dumbfounded by your pathetic assumption. In fact, I shall deny the very basis. Your assumption has been wrong since the beginning.
Since the beginning?
Based on your assumption, I hung Nekomaru from the 4th floor of the tower and made the floor descend to the 1st floor. From there, After returning to Strawberry House, I was present when the alarm at the lounge went off, correct? Although going to and fro is busy enough as it is, how would I be able to travel between both houses anyway?
I see. The contact elevator was broken.
As I recall, the killer tampered with the Grape House control panel, which shut down the elevator. Plus, the stopped elevator should have been facing the Grape House side. If so, the human who used the elevator would have left it at Grape House. For these reasons, it's an indisputable fact that the killer destroyed the elevator at Grape House.
And what's wrong with that?
If the elevator was broken at Grape House, you wouldn't be able to return to Strawberry House.
However, I was already at Strawberry House. I was present when the alarm in the lounge started ringing, which means your assumption is clearly wrong.
Are you serious? And here I thought it's already been decided.
Have you learned your lesson, pitiful humans? You cannot overcome this contradiction.
Actually I can. That's wrong. When something is obviously wrong, that's when a contradiction is born. There's no such thing as a contradiction that can't be overcome. So I have to use Nagito coming out of nowhere. What? It's not even listed on here. Why?
That elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses.
That's so not true.
As long as that elevator was broken, your assumption collapses.
Not true.
Plus, the elevator was broken at Grape House.
If the killer cannot return to Strawberry House,
Since I was at Strawberry House at that time, there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
or if there was a secret passageway.
How much
Oh, I
longer do
didn't
you
get
plan
it.
to let
No! It went by too
Why don't we
fast.
stop this
No!
already?
I need to get the secret passage one. Ah! It's the secret passage one that I need to get. And then I need to break
The only means of travel
this.
between the two houses.
with that. That's what I have to
As
do.
long as that elevator was broken, your assumption collapses.
Yeah, shut up, Gundam.
Plus, the elevator was broken at Grape House.
If the killer cannot return to Strawberry House,
Since I was at Strawberry House at that time, there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
Not
It
true.
would have been different if they had an accomplice.
or if there was a secret passageway.
Oh, I got it. I
How
got
much
it.
longer
Yes.
do you plan to let Why don't we stop this already?
Perfect. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. No, it'll be fine. I got it. We're good.
That elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses.
No, that's wrong.
I got you, bitch. I got you.
No, there should have been another way to move between the two houses without the elevator.
Such a method does not exist.
Then why don't we ask the person who actually used that method?
That would be Nagito.
You're the only one!
You're the only one.
Nagito, you should know.
What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. You appeared so suddenly that one time because you used that method, right?
Nagito, why are you here? Because I showed up.
There's a secret passage connecting the first floor of Strawberry House to the third floor of Grape House. Isn't that right?
Jeez. Once again, I let the reserve course show up. But you're right. There's a door on the floor of the Octagon, which is on the first floor of Strawberry House. After I opened the door and went down, surprise, surprise! I ended up in the Monokuma Archive, which is on the third floor of Grape House.
Meaning the third floor and the fourth floor are actually connected.
Plus, once you've cleared the final dead room once, you can pass through it as many times as you want.
If they use that secret passage, They could have gone between the two houses as much as they wanted.
Infinity Unlimited Flame!
Oh god. Alright, now what are we dealing with?
However, what if the killer was unaware of the existence of the final dead room?
What do you
No
mean?
way they didn't know.
That is merely an illusion you have fabricated from your own suspicion. If you value your life, you should stop with your scrutiny.
There's no way I can stop.
Kid, you say? Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
I mean, okay, but... Oh god, what am I working with? Tripped over pillar? Pillar fragments? It might be pillar fragments. We'll start with that.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile
Why is my
deities?
keyboard not working? Why is my keyboard not working?
Even if the turbid
damn
box
it.
doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion.
Stop. Why is it not working on my A button? The fuck? What the fuck?
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion.
Why is it not
Shall I feed you to the
working?
progeny of vile deities?
What the fuck? Yeah,
Even
that's
if the
what I'm
turbid
trying
box
to do,
doesn't
but
exist,
why won't my buttons
you
work?
could
That's what I
travel
want to
through
fucking
multiple
know.
planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say!
No, god damn
Your
it.
decayed
What the fuck?
illusion.
This is pissing me off
Shall
now.
I feed you to the progeny of vile deities? Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion.
Why is my buttons
Shall I
not
feed you to the
working?
progeny of
Oh
vile
my
deities?
fucking god, that's pissing me off. I ran out of cuts, that's why? That's the fucking...
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist,
You can run out of
travel through
fucking
multiple
cuts?
planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole.
What the
However,
fuck?
how frail I say! Your decayed illusion.
Why can you run out of cuts?
Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
What the fuck? Okay, this is pissing me off already.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I
Why
feed you to the
is-
progeny of
why?
vile deities?
Oh my god, I hate this shit. This is gonna piss me off so fucking much.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes,
Oh my
provided
fuck.
you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Oh my god, this whole... Why is there a limit on the cuts? Why? That is the stupidest fucking shit ever.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Oh my god. This is pissing
Even
me
if
off.
the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
How? How the
Even if
fuck?
the turbid box doesn't exist,
How am I
you could
supposed to
travel
do
through
this?
multiple planes, Provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
I can't
How the
back down.
fuck did I do that? Fuck off! I have frozen hands!
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes. Provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion.
Fuck's
Shall I feed
sake.
you to the progeny of vile deities?
Oh, god fucking damn it. This is
Even
so
if the
annoying!
turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes. Provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
I can't back down.
Thank you, you fucker.
I already proved the secret passage exists.
Oh,
The secret passage was at the Octagon.
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the Octagon. Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of blind confusion.
okay, that's not it. Fuck's sakes.
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the Octagon.
Tripped over a pillar? I don't
Bark,
know.
you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom, at least pray to the key which dwells in the light.
Ah, this is such a pain.
Even if the turbid box doesn't
No, I have to start from the fucking
exist,
beginning?
travel through multiple planes.
Fuck's sakes.
Provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
I can't back down.
I literally hate this. This is
I
the
already
worst.
proved the secret passage exists. The secret passage was at the Octagon.
Oh my god.
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the Octagon. Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of blind confusion, at least pray to the key which dwells
Which
in
one
the
is
light.
it? I have no idea. Try providing the evidence that the killer went to the Octagon. What evidence?
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the Octagon. Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of blind confusion.
Not that one. God, fuck.
Crap! Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the Octagon.
Tripped over pillar.
Don't bark, you cur!
Fucks. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. This is not. I have never been so mad at a Danganronpa game in my fucking life. This is making me so mad. How fucking dare you? Time ran out. Fuck you. You're the one that gave me a limit on my cuts. And then you made it difficult as shit to even do it in the first place.
We will never give up.
Oh, I am so bitter. I have to start over, don't I? Oh, this is making me mad. I'm gonna try the tripped over pillar. That's gotta be the only one. Cause like, I don't know what it
Even if the
is.
turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes. Provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Fuck! This is making me mad. This is making me mad.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes. Provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
I can't back down.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. Bitch.
I already proved the secret passage exists. The secret passage was at the Octagon.
I'm so mad.
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the octagon. Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of blind confusion...
It's not that one either? What the fuck is it then?
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the octagon. Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to at least pray to the key which
Sakes.
Damn it!
Oh, this is so annoying. This is so fucking annoying.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say.
I can't even imagine doing this on a harder difficulty.
Illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Because this is already hard enough as it is, and this is on fucking easy.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
You whore.
I already proved the secret passage
Oh my god.
exists. The secret passage was at the octagon.
Know the limits of your own reasoning.
I'm so fuck that up.
You say the killer went to the octagon. Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of blind confusion, at least pray to the key which dwells in the light.
Ah! Oh, this is making me mad. This is making me mad.
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the octagon. Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of blind confusion.
Crap!
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the
Let me
octagon.
see the options.
Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of blind confusion, at least pray to the key which dwells in the light.
Clock's alarm timer? I don't know.
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the octagon. Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of blind confusion.
Oh, I'm so mad. Okay, fuck it. I'm Googling it. I'm Googling it because I'm getting pissed off. I'm getting so mad. I'm getting so fucking mad. I'm getting so fucking mad. I usually don't get this mad, but I'm getting fucking furious right now. Seriously? It's the fucking wire? It's the fucking wire? That's the fucking one? Oh, I'm mad. I'm so mad.
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the octagon. Don't bark, you cur!
Of course it's the fucking wire.
If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom,
Allow me to cut through
Oh, that made me mad.
the wire used to string up Nekomaru's body.
Yeah. Because of course, how else would he have gotten the fucking thing without going to the stupid death room?
The hammer that looked like the weapon, and the chain on the door in the tower.
I'm so mad.
Those are all the items that weren't in Funhouse. Where did the killer obtain them?
The only place I can think of is the octagon. There were various weapons and tools there. I'm pretty sure I saw stuff like wires, hammers, and chains too.
Since those items were used in the crime, there's no doubt that the killer went to the octagon.
Oh, that made me so mad.
If that's the case,
We're good now, though.
they obviously know about the secret passage too, right?
Seems this is the end. Normally we'd end up listening to Hajime lecture us with a very long summary of the case. But there's no reason to waste any more time on this opening act. So I'm going to end this right now.
Please do me a favor and do that.
First of all, By messing
Thank
with all
God.
the clocks in the building, Gundam tried to lure only Nekomaru. The elevator was probably broken by that point. Thanks to that, Nekomaru wasn't able to go to Grape Tower, which was supposed to be the meetup point. So he tried going over to Strawberry Tower, just like we did when we found out the elevator was broken. Well, it's obvious he'd attempt that. At that time, we didn't know the two towers were the exact same place. Also, the button in Strawberry Hall wasn't broken, so he was easily able to enter Strawberry Tower. But surprise! Gundam was waiting for Nekomaru's arrival.
Hold on. If Nekomaru didn't go to Strawberry Tower, what would the killer have done then?
Their plan was a balancing act of uncertainties. But even if they failed, they probably wouldn't have minded. They can just greet everyone the next morning as if nothing happened, and come up with a different plan.
And
I guess that's a fair point.
without such a risky plan, they wouldn't have been able to lure him at all.
I'm going to continue summarizing the case, okay? Through this, Gundam successfully lured Nekomaru to Strawberry Tower. There's no way he could fight head-on with the robotic Nekomaru, so by pressing the goodnight button, he rendered Nekomaru powerless without fighting him.
Hold on! You... What did you just say? That I didn't battle?
What's wrong with that?
Don't mess with me! Don't mess with me! I cannot ignore those words!
Okay.
Why are you angry all of a sudden?
You fools do not understand! You don't understand at all!
Okay.
You make me laugh! After all this time, you still don't understand anything at all!
I don't understand anything. What does that mean?
It appears I cannot finish just yet.
Out of context, that sounds really bad.
Maybe I'm just a human destined for hell. However, I cannot finish just yet. I cannot.
Oh God.
finish!
That sounds really bad with like
you intend
out
to
of
do?
context, okay?
It's obvious. I'm going to destroy your illusory assumptions.
Are you saying you still have more? You still have room to argue?
Your words. You said I pressed Nekomaru's goodnight button. However, that button was on the back of Nekomaru's neck. To press it, I'd have to get behind him.
Yeah,
Not easy
so
to get the drop on Coach Nekomaru.
It's even more difficult if it's a one-on-one situation.
Just
but it
as
wouldn't
I
have been a
thought.
one-on-one
True
situation because of
frail.
his Dark Days of
Succumbing
Destruction.
so easily to this simple argument. It was just a mere illusion. If you want to set me up as the killer, at least surpass your own human limitations.
That's wrong, Gundam. You're the one who's wrong.
Such a wonderful line. However, I cannot say that I'm satisfied. Listen well. I shall teach you 2 tips for making someone admit their defeat. First, you must crush them with your own overwhelming power. And as for the other, you must provide a reason that will persuade that human. You have not fulfilled either of those yet.
I guess you really don't want to admit it. Then, just as you requested, I will provide an argument that'll leave you no choice but to be persuaded. Which means I have to remember how to do panic talk action. Cause I don't remember really.
I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! Show me the cadaver! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! For the Tanaka Empire! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire!
Oh god.
It's Nekomaru's back.
Blue,
Do
dark.
you really think I can get behind him so
It is.
easily?
I fucked up. It's okay.
Wither!
I fucked up.
Crushed as David prophesies! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Nekomaru's back. Do you really think I can
Divas.
get behind this? Is
There
the
we
end.
go. Oh my god. Make it be done, please. I'm so over this class trial. It has made me so
Even if you
angry.
didn't get behind Nekomaru, you should have been able to press the button on the back of his neck. As long as you have the power of the hamsters you keep with you.
Are you seriously saying he used his hamsters to press the button on the back of Nekomaru's neck?
Of course that'd be impossible for a normal hamster, but it would have been possible for Gundam. In fact, we saw that with our very own eyes, right?
Emissary of evil, in accordance with our ancient contract, the time has come to lend me.
Victory can only be built upon a foundation of corpses. You cannot find peace without sacrifice anywhere. Now, trample this life. Trample it as though it were mere trash on the side of the road. Pull the curtain strings of this worthless performance with your own two hands.
Said. I think Scream was connected for a second.
Oh no, really? Did it? Oh yeah, kind of looks like it did, because the bit rate is kind of shit, and I don't know why. I don't know why, but it did disconnect. That sucks. Oh well. Not much I can do about it, but I'm glad you guys are back.
Scream element. I supposed to now live. Scream danganronpa 2. Why disappear?
Oh god.
By the way, when I
Who
was
set the lounge's alarm clock? Would it be this one? Okay, it's that one. Who was in the lounge since early morning? I don't have a panel for that. What time did Fuyuhiko see Nekomaru? Don't have a panel for that. Nekomaru's weakness is... I don't have a thing for that. The wire wrapped around Nekomaru's feet was on the... Okay. Nope. Okay, not that. Killer destroyed what after leaving the tower? The elevator? But that doesn't go there. Okay, fine. Fuck you too. The hammer. Who gathered at the lounge? Why did Nekomaru fall? There we go. Now we're on the next stock of items. That would be you. What time did Fuyuhiko see Nekomaru? That's not listed. Nekomaru's weakness. There we go. Who gathered at the lounge? What time did Fuyuhiko see Nekomaru? That's not listed. Nekomaru's weakness. The killer destroyed what? What, this? Oh, okay, I was right. Okay, cool. Last amount of stock. What time? That'd be this one? Who heard the rumbling noise? Well, that would be me, I guess.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
Okay, cool.
Let's first go over the many tricks the killer prepared before they committed the crime. First, they destroyed the contact elevator. This separated Nagito and the others in Strawberry House from our group in Grape House. Next, they lured Nekomaru out by himself by turning back all the clocks in the funhouse by 2 hours. Additionally, in order to secure an alibi, the killer went to the Strawberry House lounge and set the wall clock's alarm to 5:30 a.m. After finishing their preparations, the killer went to Strawberry Tower with the necessary tools in hand. They obtained these tools from the octagon, which you can enter once you clear the final dead room. This means the killer discovered the secret of the funhouse faster than anybody else. That secret being, Strawberry House and Grape House are actually the same building. On the morning of the incident, Nekomaru woke up and headed over to Great Tower for a specific reason. There, Fuyuhiko, who was at the lounge by coincidence, witnessed Nekomaru. According to Fuyuhiko's testimony, that was around 5 a.m., But by that point, the killer had already messed with our perception of time. In actuality, Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru at 7 a.m. That's also the same time Monokuma Tai Chi begins. Nekomaru went to Grape Tower to participate in that. However, because the contact elevator was broken, Nekomaru was unable to go to Grape Tower. So he decided to try going to Strawberry Tower. But the killer was waiting for him there. With the power of hamsters, they were able to press the good night
Power
button
of
on the
hamsters.
back of Nekomaru's
I'm
neck.
sorry, that sounds hilarious. I'm just glad we're gonna be getting out of the
This
fun
forced him to
house,
enter
because this has
sleep,
been a whole
rendering him
thing.
immobile. From there, the killer began preparing to use the ultimate weapon. First, they set the alarm in Nekomaru's chest to 7:30 a.m. so he'd wake up. Then they tied him up with a metal wire, tied the tip of the wire into a loop, and hung it on the doorknob. After leaving Strawberry Tower, the killer then destroyed the door button to Strawberry Hall. They did this to keep us from entering Strawberry Tower, and to keep us from discovering the secret of the building's structure that they used to kill Nekomaru. Then, they used the secret octagon passageway to travel to Grape House. After arriving at Grape Hall, they pressed the button to open the door to the tower. When that happened, the elevator-like floor of the tower began descending, and Nekomaru's body was still inside, dangling upside down in midair from the wire. The killer entered Grape Tower to see if their setup was successful, and placed a hammer on the floor to look like the weapon, then wrapped a chain around the back door. This was done to make us falsely believe we couldn't enter the tower from Strawberry Hall. With this, the killer finished their setup and tried to go back to their room using the secret passage, so they could craft their alibi when Nekomaru died from the fall. But something unexpected happened. Fuyuhiko, who saw Nekomaru earlier, was still at the lounge. As a result, the killer couldn't return to their room, and with no options available, time ran out. The lounge's wall clock alarm started ringing at 5:30. Well, actually 7:30. To avoid a worst-case scenario, the killer was forced to appear in front of Fuyuhiko with the others. When the wall clock's alarm rang, that was also the same time Nekomaru was waking up. He woke up while he was still hanging upside down, so he couldn't help but sway his body powerfully. Originally, the loop of wire was only supposed to slip off the doorknob, but because there was a heavier load than expected, the doorknob ended up breaking. Nekomaru fell from the 4th floor all the way to the 1st floor. He crashed into the pillar, which decapitated him on impact, and died. The sound of Nekomaru's impact echoed throughout the funhouse. However, by this point, the killer's plan was about to fail, thanks to the broken doorknob and Fuyuhiko. Meaning, the killer is someone who wouldn't have heard the alarm if they were in the deluxe room. They also wouldn't have been able to return to their guest room, because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge.
And the only person that could have been was Gundam.
That someone is Gundam Tanaka. I can't think of anyone else but you.
Ta-da!
That was splendid.
Oh no,
For a
I
mere
rubbed
human,
my
you did quite
makeup.
well.
Crap. Didn't mean to do that.
Stop it already. Stop using weird words to avoid the truth. Or I'll friggin' kill you myself!
I cannot believe it. I just cannot believe. You killed Nekomaru? I cannot believe something like that.
You don't wish to forgive me? Do you feel regret?
I'm gonna see if I smudged my makeup. Because I probably did. I don't know. I can't tell right now. Oh no, I actually didn't. That's a miracle. That's good then.
Then Finish it! Cast your impure votes for Gundam Tanaka! My beloved, deadly foes, let the voting time begin!
Yep, well... At least I got full friendship points with him before he decided to do stuff like that. See, I was on difficulty level kind, which is like the easiest, and yet I still was having problems. I got a B. Ugh, I could have done better.
This result isn't all that exciting. Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Please pull the lever! Crap! I bit my tongue at the most important part!
I don't remember how he gets murdered or executed, because he would be executed. And I just don't know how it looks, but we're gonna find out, so here we go. All rise.
It'd be bad if I bit my tongue again, so I'll speak slowly. Judging from the results, you guys were correct once again! Getting 4 in a row without any mistakes is a splendid achievement. That's right, the one who killed the robotic Nekomaru in the amazing funhouse was Gundam Tanaka!
Nice!
Yay! I said all that without biting my tongue!
Now then.
Now that we've decided who the killer is, let's do the execution already and get this over with. Hold on. It's true that the class trial is finished, but that doesn't mean the incident is over. We can't finish yet until we hear it from Gundam.
Jeez.
Huh. No matter what he says, it won't change a thing. Well, I have no right to stop you either, so do whatever you like. Why do you want to talk to the one who has lost? The loser merely leaves. It would just be unnecessary for me to say something.
Listen well.
Is what I would like to say, but for honor's sake, I shall correct one thing. Correct? You guys said I made Nekomaru powerless without fighting him. That, however, is a great mistake. Huh?
Fine.
Nekomaru did fight. That is no mistake. And because he fought, he lost and died.
Damn it!
Lost and died?
This
If he was
too
just trying
must
to
be
cling
the
to
will
life,
of
there are many ways
causality.
he could have done so. However, he did not allow that.
You.
What do you mean? Explain. Fine then. Then I shall reveal it all.
Let's make
Within the
history.
final dead room, I discovered the secret of the funhouse, and I devised a killing plan utilizing that secret. By tampering with all the clocks in the building, I succeeded in luring Nekomaru to the tower, and this is what happened. Nekomaru and I were alone in the tower, standing face to face with one another. I should say I expected as much from Nekomaru. He sensed my subtle killing intent and instantly understood the situation. And we had ourselves a stare down. In that situation, if he wanted to run away, it would have been easy for him to do so. He could have run away, or even called for help. But he did not turn his back to me. Instead, he chose a fight that risked life and death.
That is...
A fight that risked life and death?
Let me tell
He was
you
serious
this.
too. He gave it his all to try to kill me.
Huh?
If I had died instead, the mystery surrounding the case would have been even more complicated. You would never know why I, the victim, went to the tower by myself.
I can see
Nobody
it.
would know that the victim, me, was actually the one who planned the whole thing.
Could it be?
Nekomaru really did that?
Sensing even my subtle killing intent, as expected of you, Nekomaru.
The scorching, stinging, tense atmosphere. I've been a team manager for so long, I'd nearly forgotten this. This is great! What a comforting atmosphere!
That's okay.
And what is your reason? Do you intend to resolve this situation by killing me?
I am the Warlock, Gundam Tanaka. Heroes, Lords of Darkness, and even the gods themselves flee from me. I'm not going to any trivial reason. I'm simply going to kill you because your very existence is an annoyance.
You'll drench your soul with evil until the bitter end, huh? Splendid! In response to your spirit, I shall kill you with all of my might. I won't go easy on you. Don't even think about holding back. Don't waste your breath on cowardly tactics. Give me everything you got.
Nekomoro Nidai, your blood will drench the foundation of my empire!
That is...
Why? Why did you fight? We are all friends. Why couldn't you stop this? Even if both sides agreed, it was still wrong. I will not argue. I have no intention of forcing my values upon you.
Let me tell
However,
you
I must say this. What's the point of living if you're just waiting until you finally die?
You weakling!
There's nothing courageous about that. That is abandonment, a mere feeling of resignation. Wait, are you telling us to just wait until we starve to death? I'd rather have that happen to us than have our friends kill each other. Huh? Do you mean that you'd rather die?
Fall,
Ever since
my
we were locked
tears.
inside that building, everyone had been dominated by that feeling of abandonment. However, nothing is born from resignation. That is simply a reason to give up.
If you flinch,
Giving up
you
on
will
life,
die.
that's just an insult to life itself.
Let me ask.
Have you fools heard of the term dog-eat-dog? Cannibalism?
Fine.
In zoology, cannibalism is a commonly observed phenomenon. Many creatures at some point in their lifespan engage in cannibalism.
Listen well.
That is what it means to live. If you say killing for the sake of living is evil, then what would you call giving up on life itself?
I shall engulf
If a world would
this
consider
world.
that justice, then I will fight that world with every last fiber of my being. Giving up on life and choosing death is nothing but a blasphemy toward life.
I renounce
It is a
you.
violation. It is a violation of the natural order. It is the arrogance of humanity.
You.
Are you saying all that to try to justify what you did? But it sounds like Nekomaru felt the same too. That's why they fought, right?
Damn it.
Ugh.
Fine.
That man had the courage to die when he needed to die. That is why he challenged me to our battle. Regardless, as I've already said, I do not intend to force my values upon you fools. I've betrayed you all. That is the absolute truth.
Fall,
But-
my tears.
Even so. Don't you think it's a better alternative to slowly starving to death here?
Oh,
That belief is why you committed your crime.
you...
Hey, what about the final dead room? Did you do the Russian roulette too?
Let's make
Unlike
history.
Nagito, I only did it once, but compared to my battle with Nekomaru, that was mere child's play.
Well,
You know, after listening to you talk for a while, I'm starting to think that... Well, it's also because you unexpectedly admitted your crime without much resistance. Gundam, don't tell me you didn't sacrifice yourself for our sake, did you? I can't believe you would ask such a foolish question.
My
Just who do you
name
think
is
I am?
Gundam Tanaka.
I am Gundam Tanaka, history's greatest monster. My cursed existence is feared by all mankind. There's no way I'd sacrifice myself for the sake of you fools.
Fade like
Not in a
dust
million,
in the
not in
wind.
a billion, not in 10 billion, or 10,000 billion years? I think it's 10,000 billion years. In the name of pandemonium, it is impossible. Is that it? Then I'll just leave it at that. Now then, let us be rid of this foolish talk. It's about time the fun started. Monokuma, let us begin.
Yes, indeed.
Yay! Got it! I have prepared a special punishment for the ultimate breeder, Gundam Tanaka.
please wait.
This is just too much.
I beg of you.
Please, Monokuma, please help Gundam.
Huh?
Miss Sonia,
I beg of you.
please, I beg of you.
How pitiful.
Sonia. An act as unrefined as stopping a man from going to his death does not befit a noble such as yourself. Gundam.
It's fun to start for reals, right?
Fine.
Yes, I do not mind. However,
What is it, my 4 dark devas of destruction? Are you worried about me? I
no,
fear
don't make...
4 dark devas of destruction. That is not like you at all.
Oh.
However, there is no need to fear. In this world, I am only a temporary visitor.
Oh, this is getting me in the feels now because, like, this is getting with his pets and... Oh.
I was simply visiting for a moment, and now that my duty is complete, I must return to the darkness. That is why, until the very end, pride, conceit, courage, insolence, fearful of nothing, daunted by nothing. Let us laugh uproariously! That is Gundam Tanaka! I shall stick with my evil until the very end! Open sesame pandemonium! I shall fill hell with true hell!
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Oh man, but now I'm sad because he was saying goodbye to his little hamster friends. Oh. Wait, what? Okay, this is wild. Oh, he got trampled to death. Oh, who's gonna take care of his hamsters? Who's gonna take responsibility for his hamsters? What? Who's gonna take responsibility for his hamsters? The Gundam. No. No! Even after Gundam is gone, the spirit of his parting words still lingered deep in our chests. Don't give up on life. Did I misunderstand what he meant? Then what's the right thing to do? I don't know. No matter how much I think about it, I don't know if I'll ever be able to answer that. Damn it. Okay, well, I need to use the bathroom because I've been drinking lots of fluids, so we're gonna BRB. So take this moment to grab a snack, refill your drink, also take a bathroom break, whatever you need, and then we shall return shortly. Okay, there we go. I also needed to put a sweater on because I'm cold. Okay. Damn it. Damn it! I'm so pissed off. I need to throw something.
Damn it!
You all spent so much time worrying about each other, and thanks to that, things ended up like this. You're all full of shit. Every last one of you. But the biggest piece of shit is me.
Worst.
Damn it. Why am I so weak?
Oh.
It's such a downer, clearly. But still, even though we feel this way, we still gotta do our very best.
You are right.
This time around, we must move forward. We must continue to live and believe in our friends. If not,
You are right.
Gundam will most likely crawl his way out of hell, and I presume he will be very cross with us. You're right. You're right. We shouldn't just stand here. I mean, it's not like this is over. We still have to do it. We still have to finish this. For the sake of our friends who have died, we need to finish this once and for all. So, don't just stand there. Stand up and walk. Move forward. Live. If you don't, everyone who fought and died will have died in vain. We can't allow that.
Hey! So how long are you guys gonna stand around chattering? The class trial is over, so it's okay for you to hurry back over to Jabberwock Island. However, the killing school trip will proceed as usual, so make sure you know that.
Wait! Hold on. How much longer are you gonna keep doing this? Seriously, how long is he going to keep doing this? How long is this going to continue?
Now then.
Alright, after feeling down for so long, I finally feel refreshed. Let's hurry back and eat some food.
Hey!
Hold on a sec, that mood shift is too damn fast.
It's not like that.
Well, you know, it's like Gundam and Nekomaru said. That's what it means to live, right?
Huh.
She's certainly something else. But seriously, I'm starving.
Hey.
Then, let's go back for now and eat. And then, after we're full, let's sleep as much as we want.
Right?
And then, let's do our best again. Yeah, you're right. With this, the class trial has come to an end, and once again we return to Jabberwock Island. The size of our group has definitely diminished, but despite that, even if it was just the rest of us, we did our best to stay upbeat and have fun together. Of course, our optimism was only superficial. But at that moment, we were able to forget about the dark despair looming before us. However, the only thing I was worried about was him. He wasn't there. He suddenly disappeared from our sight. Yep, I'm definitely lucky. I never expected to obtain so many valuable things from a simple game of Russian roulette. Thanks to that, I was able to learn the identity of our true enemy. And before everyone else, too. But it's just too funny. I mean, no one could tell that I was lying. There's no way the file had just Hajime's information.
Well...
I guess they were too busy with other matters. Or maybe they've reached their limit? Regardless, I was saved. Things would get complicated if they found out. Anyway, I can't forgive this.
Damn it.
This should never be forgiven. There's no way I can let this run loose. I'll be the one who stops this once and for all, even if it costs me my life.
It's obvious.
For the sake of hope, I cannot ignore this.
Monokuma appears!
Alright, Monokuma has arrived. Who summoned me?
Now then.
Thanks for coming.
What's this?
Why, it's the lonely little Nagito. Are you all alone tonight, too?
What's the matter?
So what's up? Your face looks scary.
I see, so you can tell.
Ah, perhaps you found out who the traitor is?
You know me well,
Wow.
is what I'd like to say, but unfortunately I haven't learned that yet.
I see. So even you don't know, huh? Looks like the final showdown is gonna take a little more time.
Hello.
So, why'd you summon me anyway? Were you finally gonna confess your love?
Hey.
I summoned you because there's something I really need to ask you. It's about the special prize from the final dead room.
Oh yeah? What about it?
There was information about 16 people in the file I received. But isn't that weird?
Say what?
What's weird?
You don't even
Well,
know?
there's a traitor from the Future Foundation hiding among us, right? Including that person, the total number of students would be 16, right?
Isn't that
But
right?
this file contains documents that were created at Hope's Peak Academy, right?
Of course.
That's right. I just reused the stuff that the former headmaster spent a lot of time making.
But
If this file even contains information about the traitor, was that person also a former student of Hope's Peak Academy?
Who knows?
Hoo-hoo-hoo. I wonder.
hey,
Could it be? Is this your doing? Did you slip false information into the file? Were you trying to keep us from learning the traitor's identity by obtaining this information?
What's wrong with that? If it's my job to heat things up, it's okay if I do something small like that, right?
well,
That's not my point.
right?
My point is, you already know who the traitor is.
What's wrong with that?
You're getting all riled
Well,
up.
Well, you're splendidly correct when you say I knew who the traitor was all along. But even though I know who it is, why do you think I ignored it on purpose? It's just like Monami after losing her magic stick. The traitor's existence means absolutely nothing to me.
Their existence means nothing, huh?
No, no.
Well, that's just how I feel. I'm sure you guys feel somewhat different. After all, that person is the evil Future Foundation lackey who's putting you guys through this awful stuff.
That's not entirely true. I didn't really come here to fight or anything like that. Instead, I came here to offer my cooperation, you know?
Cooperation.
Hey,
Your purpose is to fill everyone on this island with despair, right? That's why you're intentionally letting the traitor do as they please, right?
Yep.
Yep.
If that's the case, I might be able to cooperate somewhat too.
right?
However, in exchange, I want to know who the traitor is.
I see. Interesting. Very interesting.
No.
Obviously, that's a big no-no. I mean, I want to make everyone in your group feel despair. That includes you too.
Well, I knew you would say that.
Besides, I wouldn't be able to handle the sadness when you inevitably betray me later on.
Just as I thought, you saw right through me.
You're right.
No matter what situation I find myself in, my core way of thinking will never change. In order to create absolute hope that shines brightly, stepladders such as myself and despair exist.
You're right. You're a true believer of hope after all. I must say, that belief reminds me of that person for some reason.
Huh?
Reminds you? I don't know who you're talking about, but if someone as worthless as me reminds you of some other person, they must be extremely unlucky.
But you're just as unlucky, right? I mean, the fact that you're even involved in something like this.
Well,
Am I? I actually think I'm very lucky.
Say what?
Huh?
you don't know?
Wouldn't you say that coming across this much despair is a rather rare opportunity? I can't rely on anyone on this island. That's why I have to be the one who does it. If I can eliminate despair from this island, I won't be a stepladder anymore. I'll become true hope. I'll become an existence that could even be called ultimate hope.
The two of you are alike. You definitely remind me of him.
Hey,
Hey, there's one more thing I wanted to ask you.
see?
Who are you waiting for on this island?
Huh?
Looks like I'm right again. You're definitely waiting for someone on this island. Is the person you're waiting for already on this island?
Hey,
Well, answer my question.
That's... If that's the case, if that person is already on this island, wouldn't that be exciting?
Well, we're definitely learning some new stuff. And this thing is getting weirder and worse. And I don't know what it does, because I don't remember. It's been so long since I've played these games. Yep, now there's only 7. Oh, we got his earring. That's kind of sad. After being released from the funhouse, we went back to living our less than ordinary lives. And just like before, our day began with us all gathering at the restaurant. You know, every time we meet up here, it makes me realize just how crazy this whole situation is. The restaurant certainly feels more spacious than before. Of course it feels spacious. There are less than half of us here now that there were at the beginning.
Stupid fool.
Okay. Stupid fool, get it together.
Oh my!
Huh? Did you hear something?
Hey!
It's Nekomaru. That was Coach Nekomaru's voice.
Huh?
What are you talking about? He's no longer...
What's up?
I'll beat you up!
What are you laughing about? I'll beat the crap out of you if you keep grossing me out like that. Hey, that's not cool. I was up all night working my fingers to the bone.
I am concerned.
More importantly, I am starting to get tired of the seasonings in this restaurant.
Jeez.
Seriously, I'm starting to realize how valuable Taro Taro was. Don't ignore me. I'm trying to talk to you about something important.
Huh?
Important?
All right.
This! It took me all night to make it.
My!
Is that a Nekomaru doll?
No doll. I'm Mini-Maru.
Mini Maru? I took some parts from him to make it. What do you think? Awesome quality, right? Of course it doesn't have free will or anything, so it's more like, you know, a toy. But isn't it freaking adorable?
Are you serious?
Oh.
Thanks.
It's so cute. Thanks. I'll keep it.
Well...
Huh. I never said anything about giving it away.
I'll beat you up!
Don't be so stuck up. Your stuff is my stuff, right?
Whoa!
Whoa, hey now. That's a bully's logic.
Man.
Well, it doesn't matter. I made this to cheer you guys up anyway. And as long as we have it, we won't forget, you know, about Nekomaru's sacrifice for us. We're standing here today because of him. So if we're gonna prevent something like that from ever happening again,
Engines ready.
I guess we gotta fight too, right? We can't just keep running away.
Huh.
I gotta admit, I never thought I'd hear you say something that awesome. Of course. In the end, Gundam told us to never give up on life. So I will never give up. I shall fight until the very end. Gundam, please watch over me.
Miss Sonia?
Miss Sonia, what did you think of my little pep talk?
Oh my!
Oh, did you say something?
Are you kidding
What?
me?
I was up all night memorizing that speech.
Jeez.
And there's the punchline. I really like this. Thanks, Kazuichi.
I am Mini-Maru.
Man.
Ugh, I'm only half as happy to be thanked by you.
That's right.
Oh, by the way, you can also use that to massage your solar muscles and pressure points.
You serious?
Are you serious? That's amazing.
Of course.
I made it after all. Seriously, thanks. I'll take good care of it. Akane looks really happy.
Hey.
Anyway, what happened to Nagito? I haven't seen him like I usually do. You don't have to worry about that guy. He goes solo all the friggin' time.
Well.
But still, I'm a little worried about how he was acting during the class trial. Well, he's always been a dangerous bastard, but he's crossed the line, you know?
Hey.
Then that's even more reason we should avoid him.
But still...
But even if we do avoid him, what are you going to do if he approaches us? Nagito's sudden change was really weird. I wonder, did he figure something out that we're not aware of?
Now then.
Anyway, Hajime, isn't it about time you told us what that was all about? Huh? That? You know, what Nagito said during the trial. You still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together. You're supposed to be the symbols of hope, aren't you? Ah, I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course.
Hey, bastard.
What did he mean by except for Hajime? Are you really the traitor after all? No, it's not like that. I didn't really want to say it, but I guess I have no choice. To tell you guys the truth, unlike the rest of you, well, apparently I was never part of Hope's Peak Academy's primary department. I'm a Reserve Corps student from the Reserve Department.
Huh?
Reserve Department? It means, unlike you guys, I don't have an ultimate talent at all. Apparently I'm just a normal person. Is that all? What, that's it, dude? Don't even scare me like that. It's not something that I can just brush off, especially since it's about me. I thought I just forgot. I thought I got into Hope's Peak Academy because I had talent all along. But... shit. My whole life, I've just wanted to feel confident about myself. And I thought getting into Hope's Peak Academy meant I had finally become someone I could be proud of. Not some fucking backup student.
Right?
Cheer up, Hajime. It doesn't matter if you're from the reserve department.
Of course.
She is right. No matter what, you are our friend. You know, there is a saying in Japan.
Listen.
Fear is grateful for the danger.
Hey,
The hell? You're saying that all wrong. So, everyone was here. It was a real close battle.
I am sorry.
I apologize. I was trying to cheer you up, but I ended up saying the wrong thing. Well, it doesn't matter. Stuff is just hard to say sometimes. Huh? That's weird. Maybe you can't see me?
Huh?
Whoa, what the heck? You're covered in blood. Oh, you saw me? Yes, that's right. The Mono Beast this time was very strong.
You?
Gross, don't get close to me. Get out of here. No gratitude. I'm being treated like filth.
Hey.
Hey, why don't you clean that blood off? We're trying to eat. Yes. I'm ashamed of myself. There we go. Now then, allow me to report to you all once again. After a fierce battle that's never been seen in history, I finally succeeded in conquering the last Mono Beast. Because of this, it's finally possible for you to travel to the final island. I see. What a thin reaction. It's like I'm surrounded by tons of shabu-shabu from an all-you-can-eat restaurant. Don't tell me. This again? You're gonna say stuff like, it's not like we can get off this island. Why bother going to the new island? Well, it's true that I don't really expect much.
don't misunderstand.
When you said we weren't gonna go. Obviously we're gonna go, dumbass. So, assuming we were thinking about running away as a mistake.
I'll show you my
Because if we can't run, we'll fight. I'll crush everyone who put us through this crap in one blow. Fight? Seriously? That fearsome group is called World Ender for a reason, you know?
What are you saying?
Why, you? Did you forget what you said earlier?
Hey.
Dumbass, I only said that because I was trying to impress Miss Sonia.
What?
Don't brag about that.
Settle down.
If you have the power to fight among yourselves, then direct that power toward our enemy.
All right.
Now then, let us go forth. Offense is the best defense.
Damn right.
You're right. Now's not the time for us to be bickering. I don't really get it, but when Miss Sonia talks like that, my blood starts to boil.
All right.
I'm getting pumped up. Let's charge our way to that new island.
Starting to get
The
pumped
Future
up.
Foundation, Monokuma, Monami, I'll crush them all at once.
That's
Even me? You guys seem reliable. Hey, don't talk like you're not included. You're our friend too, you know. You're right.
leave it to me.
Then I gotta do my best too. As we left the restaurant, the expressions on our faces were clearly different than they were before. They were filled with strong will and determination. Armed with that, we began walking toward the last island. But the clouds in my heart still lingered. I couldn't stop thinking about the reserve department, and that filled me with this strange uncomfortable feeling, like a small bone was lodged in my throat. But I tried not to think about it. I tried to stay focused on moving forward. Chapter 5! Smile at hope in the name of despair. With the Mono Beast gone, we crossed the 5th bridge and arrived at the final island.
This is the last island.
This looks kinda similar to what's in Despair Girls. Enormous buildings towered everywhere, as if the entire island were one gigantic city. It felt very sci-fi, as though the island was a snapshot of an urban metropolis from the near future.
I guess it has an ambiance befitting of a final island.
Okay then. Vendor Street. What are you doing over there?
No.
Okay, well I found a hidden Monokuma. Not what I expected to find. I was wondering who was lured here by the smell. I expected Akane though, not you. I wasn't lured by the smell or anything.
Anyway.
Looks like this street is full of food vendors, but as you can see, there's no customers or staff. Only the food is here. Normally a street like this would be bustling with activity, but there's no one here. It's actually pretty creepy to think about. I agree. It is creepy. I guess we move on, because there's nothing else to really see there. Ew, it's a factory. It's gonna be a Monokuma factory. Yep. White smoke is billowing from the building in the back. Is this some kind of factory? But if it's got Monokuma's face on it, I'm sure it's a shady factory anyway.
Hajime.
Ah, Hajime, good timing. What's up, Chiaki?
See?
This building clearly looks suspicious, right? I was thinking it might be good if I thoroughly look around inside, but...
Well?
Since it clearly looks suspicious, I thought it'd be dangerous to go alone. Then do you want to go inside together? I'm surprised you didn't say okay. Why are you hesitating? She's still unsure. It might be better if I go inside first. I mean, maybe.
You...
Hey, Hajime, you're the kind of person who waits until the very end to eat their favorite food, aren't you? How could you tell?
Well?
I like to eat my favorite foods first.
See?
So, instead of the warehouse, let's start with the factory. I guess you're right. Factory it is, then. Alright, then I'm going inside. Yeah, I knew it was gonna be Monokuma's. Well, what the heck is this? What was being manufactured one after the other and being carried away on a conveyor belt was... Monokuma. The conveyor belt is endlessly moving through this enormous machine. The coconut tree carried by the conveyor belt is processed and eventually made into this stupid thing. There's a monitor. The Monokumas are being tossed into this gigantic basket, one after the other. They better not be real. I picked one up with my hand. I see. So these are plushies. Monokuma plushies. The real Monokuma is sort of like a plushie too. But unlike him, these are probably actual plushies.
Isn't the resemblance uncanny? They're my life-size plushies.
Look, life-size plushies.
Hoo-hoo-hoo. I was planning to hit the big time with these. That's why I'm making them like crazy. Ha ha ha! I'm gonna be rich!
But you've made way too many. You're gonna be overstocked when it's all said and done. Monokuma's life-size plushie. I don't want it. I see. So this place is for manufacturing life-size Monokuma plushies. What kind of messed up place is this?
Don't look down on me. Do you really think it's just for life-size plushies? There's a lot more Monokuma merch in the goods warehouse next door.
Hey.
What should we do? Honestly, I really don't feel like going.
But still...
But what if there's some kind of important clue? What are you gonna do? You're right. Then we should go there for just a little while. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna have to figure out what to eat later, too. Because I'm getting hungry, but we still have, like, 2 more hours, roughly. Okay, then. Without thinking, I peeked into the piled-up stacks of cardboard boxes. There's a Monokuma calendar, a Monokuma sandbag, and even a Monokuma guitar. First there was the Monokuma archive in the funhouse. Now there's a plushie factory and all these goods. How full of himself is he?
Mascot popularity doesn't last forever. I gotta earn the big bucks while I can. A mascot that isn't popular anymore is like a piece of candy without any sugar. In other words, it has no reason for existing.
He's starting to talk even crazier. This looks like a Monokuma panel, but why so many?
I was thinking about using these to decorate the stores that sell my merch and make them look all boom. Then they'd stand out, you know.
No store would sell your stuff.
Of course not. You're such a fool. That's why I'll open an official Monokuma shop. I'm thinking about opening chains all over the world. Of course, course, the main attraction will be my life-size Monokuma plushie.
I can't believe you thought that far into the future when you made these. Your business is doomed to fail.
Enough already. You have no business sense anyway, so just stop it.
No,
Hey, don't say that. Let's do our best together. We'll be as popular as Pogs were in the 90s.
Hey. Don't you remember how long those stayed popular? Besides, if you're serious about opening a business, you've already committed a major mistake.
I won't forgive
Because there's no merch of me.
my little sister.
Oh, Monami, my little sister. Don't you know the Aesop's fable about the rabbit and the bear?
Not a tortoise?
Hey,
A long, long time ago, there were these two old guys.
Two old guys living together.
The old guys thought rabbits aren't as popular as bears. Then,
Huh? Did you even need the old guys in that story?
in other words,
so even if I made merch of you, it's pointless. A half-pink rabbit is so lame. You don't even have 1 ounce of good fashion sense.
You did this to me. You're the one who has no fashion sense.
What a hopeless way of snapping back.
But honestly, I can't help but feel like I might have made too many panels.
special
So
greeting
whoever wants to
service.
decorate the room, please do it as much as you like.
Here.
Come on, what are you waiting for?
Hajime, let's run. You're right. We ran out of the warehouse, narrowly avoiding Monokuma's plan for inventory disposal. It's like you just got tired. Yeah, you're right. Is that it then? I think that's it. At least for that spot. Is this an airport? No, actually, that's a military base. Okay, never mind. Why the fuck is there a military base on this island? That thing over there. Is that a tank? Is it real? Not just that, there's a lot of other stuff here that looks really dangerous. This helicopter. Is this the helicopter Monokuma used to execute Teru Teru? This helicopter, don't screw with me. Ow. Hajime, what happened? It's nothing, I'm fine. I couldn't help punching it, but I just ended up hurting my fist. Damn it, I'm so weak. Is this a military truck? Unlike the airplane at the first island, this looks like it actually has an engine inside, but I don't even know how to drive. And besides, it's not like I can escape this island by driving off of it. This is a tank, right? Is it real? Can it move? And we found another hidden
you could do
Monokuma.
it.
This appears to be a military base. Is that so? Despite the fact that this island is quite small, the military technology here seems rather extensive. These might prove useful when the time comes to combat the Future Foundation. Useful? There's no way we'd be able to operate stuff like tanks and heavy weapons. Huh? Really? In my country, even a child in grade school can operate a tank, no problemo. No problemo? A course in modern warfare is a required class in all our grade schools. An obsession with anime and now this? Sonia's country never ceases to baffle me. However, weapons are only weapons when humans start to use them.
I am concerned.
If no one uses them, they are nothing more than scrap metal. You're right. Unfortunately, this stuff in the base probably won't be useful to us.
Please wait.
No, that is wrong. Huh? Well, I have discovered a puzzling document in the tank operator's seat. That's the Future Foundation's insignia. Jabberwock Island Development Plan. What is this? I assume it belongs to Monokuma, and it was placed rather ostentatiously. I do not know I do not know how much we can trust it. Do you think it could be a useful clue? Monokuma probably did leave it. Like you said, it's hard to know how much we can trust it. So what does it say? Beyond what is written in here, I do not know much.
Well?
But it does document Jabberwock Island's redevelopment plan at considerable length. What is that plan? To place Jabberwock Island under the Future Foundation's control and prepare it as a central headquarters. A central headquarters for the Future Foundation? I thought Jabberwock Island was a tourist destination. Why would the Future Foundation be interested in it? In actuality, there was something written in here that caught my attention. The travel agency that managed Jabberwock Island went bankrupt, so the island was uninhabited for a long time. Because of that, the island was unaffected by the incident, which allowed them to easily gain a foothold. But wait, hold on. This place was uninhabited for a long time? If that's true, the maintenance here has been way too attentive. The items at the supermarket are always stocked, and the hotel is still really clean. Could that be the Future Foundation's responsibility? But more importantly, what's the incident? What does it mean that the island was unaffected by it? I cannot discern that from this passage alone. Simply reading this will not help me grasp what those words mean.
Well?
However, there is one more thing that caught my attention. There's more? Do you remember the guidebook to Jabberwock Island in the library? It was written there that the central island houses a large administrative building. However, we could not find that building anywhere. We even commented on how strange that was, right?
However...
But according to this plan, the building that the Future Foundation is planning to use for their headquarters, could it be that same building? They are planning to rebuild it and use it as the Future Foundation's headquarters, or so it is written. But what the heck? It's so inconsistent. How do you rebuild a building that doesn't even exist? Damn it, what the hell is going on?
Perhaps.
We were so distracted by all of the horrible situations that kept happening one after the other, we might have overlooked a more pressing issue. And that is the mystery of this island. But what's really going on? This mystery doesn't make any sense. No matter how much we think about it, there's no reason behind it. Man, this place is boring. Boring? What are you talking about? There's a tank here.
You.
Huh? I like strong dudes. Weapons don't excite me at all.
Obviously.
A real man fights with his fists. That goes for women too.
Alright!
You want to battle a little? If you win, you can rest on my boob pillows. No thanks. Boob pillows? Yeah, that's a statement. It's one of the monitors Monokuma uses to contact us. He could just contact us over the radio instead of using an actual screen. Does he just enjoy appearing on screen each time, or is he trying to mock us? Either way, it pisses me off. No, I already clicked on the helicopter. Nothing else? I mean, there's that truck. It's a military truck. There's something in the cargo box. Firearms, and there's a ton of them. There's a lot of different weapons, like guns and anti-tank rockets, carelessly stacked in there. Is it really alright to handle these carelessly? I think that's everything. Oh, right. Now that I think about it, I should probably check on that pet. Should I give it a present? It's not like I have a lot of stuff left for presents. Well, here we go. I'm gonna have to go to the supermarket and get more present-related stuff, I guess. Seeking Industries? What? There's a bunch of strange machines lined up in all directions. It feels very sci-fi. Seeking Industries. Huh? They're a company that specializes in manufacturing electric insulation and other machine parts. They're a mid-sized company with only 100 employees, but they're the biggest corporation on Jabberwock Island. And this place looks like a research facility. For a mid-sized company, this is a pretty nice facility. I guess so. I only read about them in a pamphlet next to the reception desk. Besides, the size of the company isn't the issue here.
What's going on?
This company obviously doesn't make machine parts, so just what the heck are they making here? He's That's right. It's like they're making something more dangerous. It seems like it might be a good idea to thoroughly investigate this place. Oh, Monokuma. Found another one.
Huh? Are you serious?
It seems like there's a human machine being built there. This automated machine looks like it's making something. Is this a mannequin?
Maybe...
It's a humanoid machine. Is that a robot?
You serious?
Seriously? How can they make robots? Hey, just how far did technology advance without me knowing? Do you think Nekomaru was made here?
That was close.
It's a similar humanoid robot. It's possible, maybe. But why would a company that manufactures machine parts have access to this kind of technology? I don't know. Maybe this place is somehow connected to the Future Foundation, too? This machine is making another machine? The finished product looks like it's modeled after a four-legged animal. Hey, doesn't that animal-looking machine remind you of anything? Are you talking about the Mono Beasts?
Maybe...
Is there any chance that those Mono Beasts were created here? The Mono Beasts were created here.
Fine.
Yep, that's what this place is for. Hey, no matter how much you insist it's a game, people won't be convinced if a place like this doesn't exist, right?
Bye-bye.
That's why it's just fine.
There's something wrong
What the hell did he mean by that? He wasn't making any sense at all. It doesn't matter who's convinced, because I'll never be convinced.
What's going on?
I mean, this place is for manufacturing machine parts. Why are they able to create such a dangerous robot in a place like this? Does this mean Monokuma took over this place and modified it to do this? Damn it, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Hey, Kazuichi, get a hold of yourself. Huh? Why? Well, why? Because you just started laughing all of a sudden. Well, obviously, what else am I gonna do except laugh? I mean, it's just so childish. Well, what are you talking about?
Hey.
Well, there's a computer over there, so I started snooping around to see if I could find any clues. Whoever was using this computer must have been sending emails to his buddy or something. He was probably trying to write a manga or something. He sent one of his story ideas to his buddy. It was such a horrible, delusional story. I was so embarrassed to read it that it gave me goosebumps. Delusional story. So, what was written in the email anyway? Well, I'll start with the idea for the story. Apparently, global riots are occurring in various regions around the world. And these riots were caused by high school students. I mean, seriously? That's not realistic at all.
Yeah.
So these riots just keep growing as people grow more dissatisfied and frustrated with society, until eventually it spreads like an infectious disease all over the world. Footage of the riots start getting circulated and strange incidents start occurring one after another. A hopeless anxiety instantly spreads throughout the world as the end of the world gets closer and closer. End of the world? I know, right? It sounds like something a lame high school band would think of as a song title.
Hey.
Whoever wrote this needs to come up with a better story idea because this wasn't realistic at all. I mean, students causing a riot on that scale is totally impossible. I'd never believe it for a second. But I learned a valuable lesson. I should always delete embarrassing emails right away. Hey, about that, are you sure it's okay to say that it's just a made-up story? Of course. I mean, unrealistic things might happen in real life from time to time, but there's no way this is real. It's more impossible than a notebook that kills people just by writing in it. You're right. It's just, a lot of unimaginable things have kept happening to us, so maybe I'm getting a little confused. But the world ending? There's no way something so unbelievable could actually happen. Well, at any rate, it's clear now, isn't it? What's clear? This used to be Sea King Industries, but it's not anymore.
I see.
After this island became uninhabited, Monokuma took over this place and modified it without permission. He did all this just to shock us. That's the reason?
That's right.
It's not so weird. This whole time he's been doing similar stuff to us. But why?
Is this bad?
Maybe there's a bunch of crazy rich dudes who are into this stuff. They're the ones who are making us kill each other. Those bastards get off on watching kids kill each other.
Hey.
Wait, hold on. Now that I said it out loud, that's actually a terrible assumption. I mean, if that's true, then our fates are in the hands of those rich, perverted bastards. That sounds like something that would happen in a work of fiction. But the thought of it actually happening in reality is definitely unsettling.
Yo.
Hey Hajime, I was looking for you. What's up, Fuyuhiko?
Well.
I was thinking you've probably finished exploring this island by now. You're right, I think I've explored everywhere at least once for now.
Damn right.
Then do you want to meet up with everyone and discuss things? Yeah, I don't mind. I figured it'd be annoying if we all went back to the hotel for this. But there's a street nearby lined with food vendors, so I told everyone to meet up there.
Later.
I'm heading over there right now. Hurry up and come over. Oh, excuse me. After letting me know Fuyuhiko left the area, he actually took the time to tell everyone about that, huh? Well, now's not really the time to be impressed by something like that. It'd be bad to make the others wait. I should hurry over to the street with the food stands. And the idea of food is making me hungry. Alright, looks like everyone's here.
Huh?
Huh? What about Nagito? Who cares? It's not like he's our friend or anything.
Like...
I couldn't get in touch with him. I don't know where the hell he is or what he's doing.
Now then.
So how'd it go? Did you learn anything about the Future Foundation? Not really. Like, I feel like I learned stuff, but I also feel like I didn't learn anything. It's not clear which information we found is believable, if any.
However,
I believe there is no question that the Future Foundation is behind everything that has been going on.
Well.
Are we sure about that? Huh?
huh?
What are you saying? If they're not our enemy, then what are they? If they're our ally, there's no way they'd trap us on this island.
Well, yeah.
That's true, but there's something I've been thinking about.
Hey.
Monami works for the Future Foundation, right? She's pretty much admitted it by this point. But even though Monokuma is forcing us to kill each other, Monami has been opposing him. You mean pretending to oppose him, right?
That's wrong.
No, I don't think she's pretending. They clearly hate each other. Then it's possible that the enemy of our enemy is actually an ally. Because she opposes Monokuma, you think she's our ally?
Please wait.
Even if they both oppose one another, is it not possible that they are both our enemy?
Starting to get
Like a
pumped
three-way
up.
battle. That's kinda hot.
Hey.
Why, after all this time, are you suddenly backing up the Future Foundation?
Whoa!
Are you talking like that because you're actually the traitor that's working for them?
Damn it.
Don't be a fucking idiot.
I won't be fooled.
No way, you're clearly suspicious. I mean, if you don't...
Settle down.
Kazuichi Soda, shut up. Yes!
Listen.
There never was a traitor. Monokuma lied to us.
Oh my.
Lied?
Well,
It is simply a false entity that Monokuma made up so we would be suspicious of each other.
you insolent
How can you
fool.
not believe in your friends after everything we have endured together? Weak. How weak.
Man,
Instead of facing the problem directly and overcoming it, you're desperately trying to run away.
such despair.
That weakness is hopeless. Nagito? Nagito, where have you been this whole time?
Jeez.
I wonder where your thought process wandered off to. As usual, you guys just keep running around in circles. What are you, hamsters? Oops, if I compare you guys to hamsters, will I get yelled at by that weakling who dropped out?
That is.
But what is that?
Now then.
You asked where I've been this whole time, right?
Well...
Well, I was in the middle of looking for someone. Looking for someone? I thought that person might have already arrived, but I guess I was wrong. Or maybe that person is hiding in a secret location and carefully watching us? Hey, who are you talking about? Are you saying there's someone else on this island besides us? It's probably the survivor of the killing school life.
How about it?
If so, a lot of things might start adding up, don't you think? Are you talking about Byakuya? He's the survivor you're talking about, right?
What?
Huh? Oh, I see. You guys have only reached that stage. What stage? You're not making any sense at all.
It's not making sense.
Jeez.
But still, if you think about it properly, you might be able to figure it out. Why would Byakuya, a survivor of the killing school life, die in vain like he did at the very beginning?
Right?
Don't you think it's strange?
Huh?
What does that mean?
That is an
The
order.
issue is not with what he means. Please take back what you said about Byakuya dying in vain.
That's right.
Yeah, listen to Miss Sonia.
Well,
You have been acting very strange lately. I do not like this version of Nagito we have been witness to. I don't like it either. Well, I never liked you in the first place.
This is true.
Aw, it looks like I'm being hated. Well, that's understandable. There's no way you guys can even comprehend my suffering.
Well,
Knowing the truth can be pretty painful in its own way. The truth? What truth? What do you know? Curious, are you? But why don't I tell you guys that after we found out who the traitor is? Huh?
actually,
To tell you the truth, I still haven't figured out who the traitor is. But it won't take me very long. You guys don't have to worry. I'll weed out the traitor even if it costs me my life.
What?
You're going to weed out the traitor?
Please wait!
As I've already said, there is no traitor. I'll bet in the end you're just gonna raise your hand and go, I'm actually the traitor, right? You're a funny guy, Kazuichi. But why don't I tell you guys that after we found out who the traitor is? If I'm able to wipe out all the despair on this island, will I?
this is exciting.
Will I become the ultimate hope? Ultimate hope?
You...
What the hell are you talking about? Have you finally lost your damn mind?
Now then.
I should get going, but if you see Monokuma again, there's something I want you to tell him. Tell him he doesn't need to provide a motive anymore. Huh? Tell him not to worry because I'm planning to go all out. Besides, the next one will probably be the last.
Could it be?
Nagito, what does that mean?
Bye now.
Nagita? That's okay. That's his new name, apparently. Nagito ignored Chiaki's question and left us. We were powerless to stop him. It was clear to us that trying to stop him would just be useless.
Hey.
I don't want to think about it, but could he be planning a kill?
Are you kidding me?
A kill? Who? Who's he gonna kill?
Damn it.
Based on how he was talking, it looks like his target is the traitor. There is no such person. I mean, the notion that one of us has been deceiving us all along, I will never ever believe that. Like Sonia said, I can't believe it either. I don't think any of us could do that. But what if it's Nagito? Or what if whoever it is has forgotten about it? What if the traitor has forgotten that they're the traitor? Just like how I forgot that I don't have a talent. Well, regardless of who he's targeting, there's a high chance that he's planning to kill, right? Then we gotta tie him up again. Forcing him to stop is the only way.
Oh.
It's impossible. Nekomaru's not even here anymore.
I'll show you my serious
I've got what it
side.
takes to deal with someone as weak as him.
I'm here too.
Huh?
Then that's a yes, right? Just leave it to me. Once I come up with a plan, we'll meet up again. Tie up Nagito, huh? Kazuichi is right. It's dangerous to let Nagito wander freely. If we're being cautious, we have to act fast. But what is this indescribable anxiousness I'm feeling? I hope it just means I'm thinking too much. For the time being, we decided to finish our exploration of the final island and return to the hotel. It was already dark by the time we returned to the hotel. So then, am I gonna have a chance to like go to the store and like get some more presents for people? I've gotten a good portion of the Monokuma stickers, but I'm still missing some. For some reason, I'm really tired today. Well, since I walked around all day today, I was able to obtain several clues. Although I'm not really certain if you can even call these clues. Instead, I feel like we're just suffering from more mysteries that don't make sense. This isn't good. As soon as nighttime hits, I can't stop thinking all these pessimistic thoughts. This might be a bad habit of mine. I should just get some sleep for today, rest my mind for a while. And then, I'll give this some more thought tomorrow. Oh, Monokuma Theater.
Actually,
Words are extremely dangerous. Unlike letters, words cannot be undone with erasers or with a backspace. That's why you need to be extremely careful. Same goes for me. There was a time in my past when I went through a lot of trouble because of that. That's right, when I was being trained at the safari park. At the time, there were 2 animals at the park that I got along with. One was a squirrel named Dr. Dietrich, and the other was a fox named Cha-Cha Jr. To be honest, Cha-Cha Jr. was really stupid. If a female employee tried to have a serious talk with him, he'd just stare at her boobs the whole time. That's why Sir Dietrich would order him to steal panties. And that idiot would get real happy when he exchanged the panties he stole for Dietrich's old undies. Also, this one time, the three of us went to a steakhouse and the waiter asked, how would you like it cooked? Cha-Cha Jr. proudly said, with fire. Sir Dietrich was pretty crafty. He knew how to play Cha-Cha Jr. He made Cha-Cha Jr. abduct a fawn and drown it. Then he saved that drowning fawn himself. And he made Cha-Cha Jr. tell everyone about it. Man, he really did some shady things. Anyway, the three of us were getting along together. We were living a fun life in the safari park. That's right, until the day I ended up saying those words. I accidentally said this to Cha-Cha Jr. Foxes are squirrels' natural enemies. The next day I stumbled across what was left of Dietrich Sr. He had been eaten. Good thing I immediately tattled to a male employee so he could put down Cha-Cha Jr. with a hunting rifle. Even now I regret saying what I said back then.
What the hell?
Jeez, squirrels have it rough. They have so many natural enemies. That was a very weird story.
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make. Good morning, everyone! Looks like today is gonna be another perfect tropical day! Now then, let's show some enthusiasm and make sure to give it our all today!
I'm pretty sure everyone's starting to meet up. For now, I should head over to the restaurant. Is anybody around? Doesn't really look like it. Makes sense though, considering that majority of us have kicked the bucket. And not necessarily because we wanted to. Yo, Hajime, check it out, I'm already eating. As usual, you're eating a lot. Well, we might get locked in a place like the funhouse again, so I gotta eat when I can.
Eat well, shit well.
For now.
Okay, now that we've finished our breakfast, let's jump right into the main topic. Hey, I'm still eating here. I just got here. I haven't had a chance to eat anything yet. It's okay, I'm pretty much done eating. You selfish little...
You know,
And
right?
of course, the main topic is about our plan to capture Nagito that we're supposed to carry out today.
It cannot be.
Are you really going to do it? Of course, I spent all night coming up with this plan. That means I haven't slept for 2 days straight. Don't you think my effort should count for something?
Hey, bastard.
We get it. Hurry up and spill that plan of yours already. Well, I thought up several plans, but in the end I figured that a straightforward plan would be the best. One of us will be the decoy who lures Nagito into the lobby by telling him we need to talk to him there. And then at the best possible moment, the two task force members will move in and swiftly capture Nagito. So that's the plan. What do you think? It's easy to understand, so I'm cool with it. Anyway, are there any bananas left?
You...
So now, I will present each of you with your role.
Of course.
Since it's my plan, I'll take the role of commander. I won't let anyone object to that.
Hey.
But commander sounds like the most fun. Hey, didn't I just say I won't let anyone object?
Right.
Next, I'll present the two task force members. These big roles go to you two, Fuyuhiko and Akane. Yep, sure thing.
Jeez, you're pathetic.
Yeah, got no choice.
You know, right?
And the person burdened with the core of this plan, the decoy who has to lure Nagito. I'll give that role to Chiaki Nanami.
No way.
Huh? No way. But what did you say?
So...
I mean, it's not like I ever agreed to this plan.
Hey.
It's gonna be fine. It's not like you're gonna tie him up. You're just gonna lure him.
Well...
Besides, there's no way I'd ask Miss Sonia to take on such a dangerous role, you know? So please, I'm begging you.
Hey.
What a rude way to ask for help. If Mahiru was here, she would have beaten you up.
You...
I mean, you did say earlier that you definitely can't accept killing. Isn't that right? I need your help to stop another killing. And didn't I just say I'm begging you? Well, why are you snapping at her all of a sudden?
Oh.
Fine. You're gonna do it? Alright, then this lineup is perfect. Hey, Sonia and I haven't been given roles. What should we do? Sonia has the role of princess. That doesn't make any sense.
For now...
And you're on chore duty. I want you to supply the rope we need to tie up Nagito.
Bow down.
Denied. What? Why?
Listen.
If Hajime has nothing to do anyway, he shall accompany me.
Miss Sonia?
No, like I said, he needs to supply the rope.
You must
This is not a request. This is an order.
That is an order.
An order, I tell you. There is somewhere I must go. Fine. If Hajime and Miss Sonia are free, it's fine.
I'll leave that
Good.
matter to
Repeat
your...
that.
Damn it!
If Hajime and Miss Sonia are free, it's fine. To object to forcefully... Or what? To object so forcefully, where do you need to go, Sonia? I shall tell you in due time. We will be discovered if I speak too loudly. You're gonna be alone with Hajime? At a secret place? For now, we'll carry out the plan tonight. All of you, make sure you prepare your bodies and minds.
Huh?
Is our commander going to be okay? His energy seems to have dropped pretty drastically. Let's all disperse for now. Now then, please come to the hotel lobby in 30 minutes. Yeah, sure thing. After our planning meeting had ended, I quickly finished eating my breakfast. By the time I made it back to my cottage, it was already close to the time I agreed to meet Sonia. So I guess we're doing it. I don't know where she wants to go, but I guess we'll find out. Hopefully I will end up being some type of accomplice for murder. Wait, what are all of you doing here? It's pretty refreshing to eat food by the pool. She's still eating. Because of course she is. Also, what are you doing here, Monami?
I won't forgive you.
You can't. Your teacher can't allow this plan. Okay. Shut the hell up, you useless rabbit.
You can't.
No, I won't be quiet. I cannot accept this plan. Hey, what happened?
Man.
Well, that Monami bastard apparently heard about our plan.
I won't forgive
You can't. Your teacher can't allow this plan.
Shut up!
It's not like we want to do this. We're just doing it because Nagito's dangerous.
That's right.
He's planning to kill someone. This is just self-defense. But I still can't ignore it. I just can't allow my students to fight among themselves. Love. Shut the hell up, you useless rabbit. Looks like they're talking in circles. It might be better if I just leave them alone. If they keep shouting like that, I'm pretty sure Nagito might overhear them. Fair point. Man, I haven't been in here in a while. There wasn't ever, like, a Monokuma sticker hiding around in here, was there? None that I can see, anyway. Hajime, you are late. Huh? I'm right on time. Wait, should I have come a little earlier? A little earlier? In my country, you are severely punished if you do not arrive 13 minutes before an arranged meeting time. For such an orderly country, 13 minutes is a pretty arbitrary rule.
That is...
Oh, I see. This is culture shock. Then I guess that can be overlooked. So where are you planning to go? I just have to come along, right?
Well?
Of course. It is a place that pertains to this discovery we made yesterday. Jabberwock Island Development Plan? Did you find out something about it? How should I say this? After reading this document over and over again, I suddenly realized the Future Foundation was planning to rebuild a facility on this island to use as their headquarters. They're talking about the large administrative building on the central island, right? But I couldn't find a building like that anywhere. Maybe they said something about a different island?
Do you have a minute?
Or what if their plan suddenly changed and they had to use a different facility? A different facility?
Well?
Was there not a facility on this island inscribed with the symbol of the Future Foundation? As I recall, the ancient ruin on the second island had such a symbol on its door. Yeah, you're right. The Japanese word for future, mirai, was inscribed there. If that's the case, that ruin might be connected to the Future Foundation, right?
However...
The discrepancies in the document are strange, but there is no doubt that the ruin is quite suspicious. You're right. I'd completely forgotten about it after being locked inside the funhouse, but the possibility that the ancient ruin is connected to the Future Foundation is incredibly high. I knew there was something strange about that place. Sonia, after hearing all this, I want to go there as much as you do. I'll definitely come with you. Then, I may not be competent, so please be patient with me. Does that mean we're going? Because I think that means we're going. Okay then. Oh, hi Chiaki.
Hey.
Hey, what exactly does Kazuichi do as a commander? How should I know?
Well?
In games, commanders are usually flags. Flags? If you defeat the commander, no matter how many of their units are left, you still secure a victory. Even damaging the commander is enough to decrease the opponent's morale. As far as plans go, it's a pretty standard tactic.
I'll leave that
Wonderful!
matter to your
That plan has
discretion.
my seal of approval. Continue to target the commander. You're totally mistaking who to fight. What's the point of targeting Kazuichi?
That is...
You are right. What a shame. Shame? If Kazuichi heard that, his rapidly diminishing enthusiasm might plummet into the negatives. I don't know why, but I'm starting to feel sorry for that guy. There's no need to feel sorry for a pervert such as him. Everything that is happening to him is 100% his fault. Right, so we need to go to the second island. I'd also like to go to the supermarket, but I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to get there.
I see.
At the ancient ruins on the second island, the word Mirai, or future, was inscribed on the door. The discrepancies in the document are strange, but there is no doubt that the ruin is quite suspicious. Yeah, I don't know why it's there. You know, other than the fact that this is possibly a video game that we've all been transported into somehow. I'm still kind of holding out on that theory. Fucking, really? Guess I gotta go the other way. Okay, here we go. Oh, hi.
I see. I see.
Uh-huh. So same shit. Okay. Oh, man. That sign said burger, and I want burgers. But I can't eat anything until after stream. Sadness. Alright. Into the ancient ruin we go, I guess. Well, maybe not inside of it, but, you know. Alright. I'm gonna get myself some more water because I ran out, so give me 2 seconds here, okay, pals? Okay. Alright. That itchy nose. Okay. Let's see what we're dealing with here, shall we? No matter how many times I see this place, it certainly gives me the willies.
However,
Well, we should not dwell on that. After all, we are here to look for clues. That's right, there's no doubt we'll find something here. Alright, let's start. Now that I'm taking a closer look at it, the door looks even stranger. For a building that looks pretty run down and shabby, this door looks very high-tech. Future, huh? If this is a real gun, is this building so important that it requires this much security? This liquid crystal display next to the door. That's probably it. This is probably the key. This door will probably open if we input the correct numbers.
please wait.
We have discussed this before as well, but it would be dangerous to test it haphazardly.
Well,
If we make a mistake, it is possible that we will be fired upon by that gun. I can think of no other reason for that gun to be there. As long as that's a possibility, it'd be bad if we acted recklessly.
I am concerned.
That is right. Courage and recklessness are completely different. If you were shot at by a gun like that, you would have more holes in you than a Beatrice's nest. You mean a bee's nest? In my country, we use the expression Beatrice's nest. Anyway, right now we definitely shouldn't test it out so recklessly.
I see.
In order to open this door, we must find the password first. Or destroy the door with some kind of explosive force. Nah, that's impossible. This door looks extremely sturdy. It's definitely better if we find out the password instead. Alright, all we have to do next is find out what that password is. It's a good thing we came here, so we could at least find that out. You are right. But the problem is, where would we obtain that password? When we first came here, even Monokuma and Monami said they didn't know the password. If they really don't know it, how are we supposed to find out? As usual, it's a mystery, huh? After finishing our investigation of the ancient ruin, Sonia and I decided to go back to our cottages for now. It's still the middle of the day. Looks like I have some free time. Now then, what should I do? I'm getting presents. That's what I'm doing. Because I need to have presents available for when I hang out with people. And I don't have really any of that at the moment. I can't remember if the supermarket was on this island or a different one. Okay, it was on this island. Got it. Kazuichi, what are you doing here? I thought I was supposed to supply the rope. Sure. What can I get from the vending machine? Tips and Tips 2nd edition? Sure. Replica sword. Summer festival tree. Okay. Yeah. I'll go to that, the gacha machine, which I think is this way. Oh, excuse me. I don't know what is causing me to have a lot of burping, but it'd be nice if that could, like, stop, you know? Because the beach should still have that vending machine gotcha thing, right? Oh, yep, there it is. Yeah, we'll give it a shot. I need more presents for people. No idea what that was. Oh? Oh, I got 2 items. Oh, that's nice. Oh. Okay. I think we'll do it one more time. Oh. Okay then. So, then what did I get? Cinnamon tea. Black tea infused with cinnamon sticks. It's said to be effective for warming your body and maintaining proper digestion. Okay. Cod roe baguette. This thin loaf of bread is stuffed to the brim with butter and crushed cod roe, a perfect fusion of French and Japanese cuisine. Okay. Oh, a sweet bun bag. And potato chips. Queen's straitjacket. This hand-binding garment was worn by the genius magician Queen Teruko during her escape magic performances. Apparently there are people who might enjoy being bound up. Okay. We've got jewelry. We've got this stuff. Men's Manma? A magazine for gourmands that lists popular restaurants for all kinds of situations. The articles about recommended date spots are especially popular. Okay. Radio Sonde. A meteorological instrument that measures the temperature, humidity, and barometric pressure by shooting a balloon into the sky. Okay. Huh. I do have a lot of weird stuff, apparently. Like a 2-sided ukulele. This tropical instrument is stringed on both sides. The sound changes depending on which side you play. The outer side produces a light, happy sound, while the inner side produces a dark, heavy sound. Tissues... Black Dragon Blade. Oh, because of clearing certain things. Right. When it's worn by Gundam Tanaka, its true power shines through. Okay. How's my pet doing? As good as it can be, I suppose. Now, I should look at the map and see where people are at. So them 3 are over there, he's over there. I don't think I'll be shown where Nagito is, because I think I'm not supposed to know. Or I'm wrong. He's at the military base. Is that something I can fast travel to? So far, I have not been successful at trying to befriend Nagito in any way when it comes to those, crap, what are they called? Yeah, like, I've tried to befriend him and it hasn't been working. And then, I would have had Peko if I would have started on her earlier. I finished Gundam. I could do Fuyuhiko because I've already done his a few times. But I've been trying to get Nagito's because, like, I don't know, I'm crazy. I don't like the guy, and yet I wanted to spend time with him in order to get more information on him for his report card. Hello, fuckface. I'm happy you're asking someone like me, but I have other things I need to do. Just don't worry about me. Have fun spending time with the others. Seriously? That is seriously the what? I'm literally okay, fine. Fine. Fuck you too, buddy. Okay, where is Fuyuhiko? I already forgot. Right, he's over here. Okay. So, there you are.
Jeez.
A capture plan, huh? Will they really be able to capture Nagito with such a stupid plan?
Damn right.
Huh? I mean, I don't mind, but do you actually enjoy hanging out with me? I spent time today talking to Fuyuhiko about the plan to capture Nagito. Looks like Fuyuhiko and I grew a little closer. Now I gotta figure out the right present to give him. I mean, he might like the sweet bun bag. No! Hey, aren't you giving that to the wrong person? You might as well just give that to someone who'd be happy to take it. I fucked up. Okay, fine, I'll give him a better present this time. I thought he would have liked the sweet buns. I guess I was wrong. Okay, so he's in his hotel room. Got it. And his hotel room is where again? Not on this side. Ah. Yeah, come in. I don't think I've ever been in his little cottage. Huh. Interesting little place you got here. So we're capturing Nagito tonight, huh? I should try to calm down and preserve my energy.
Huh.
Sure, I don't mind. It's not bad. No, actually, it's pretty fun. I talked to Fuyuhiko about random things over drinks. And we grew a little closer, and I'm gonna try and give him a present that he actually likes. Which might be a bit of a challenge, but hey, we'll figure it out. Why do I have Goodman's... Yeah. Why do I have his invisible underwear? How did I even get that? An occult photo frame. A tissue. Okay. Those who possess this horn will be able to read the wind. I don't think he's gonna like that. I could be wrong, though. Sure, let's try and give him this. I don't know.
What'd you say?
Oh, wait, really? He liked it? Are you seriously okay with that? I mean, do you have any idea what this thing is worth? Man, I don't know what to say. I never thought I'd get something so amazing at a place like this.
Huh.
Hajime, I'll never forget this favor.
Hey.
Hey, Hajime, is there any woman who's important to you? What kind of question is that? It's fine. Do you have one or not? Honestly, I've never seriously thought about it.
Huh.
You're such a kid. If you did have one, I was gonna tell you to take good care of her, but I guess it's a bit too soon for you.
Jeez.
But when you do have one someday, make sure you take good care of her. Don't be like me. I've lost 2 important women. Oh yeah, Pekko's committed her crime because his little sister was killed.
Huh?
Whoa there, don't feel sorry for me. It's not like I wanted to make this awkward. But if my sister was still alive, I'd really want you guys to meet her. You'd probably be shocked. If you put it like that, she must have been one hell of a sister.
You!
Do you know what my sis's ultimate talent was? She was the ultimate little sister. Isn't that funny? The ultimate little sister? How was she an awesome little sister? It's hard to put it into words exactly. Anyway, she was definitely an amazing sister. She was always making a fool out of me, but it was always cute when she'd need my help. Plus, if she cooked fried noodles during the temple festival, a huge line would form outside the temple. And she got an insane number of contracts from hand towel companies, you know? She was self-centered, selfish, extremely arrogant, but even so, she had this subtle way of making people do what she wanted.
So,
She definitely deserved to be called the ultimate Yakuza. Within the clan, she was even called the reincarnation of my uncle, who was the most powerful of the Kazuryus. The most powerful of the Kazuryus. Kazuryus. I'd like to know more about that too.
well,
It's before my time, so I don't really know the details, but apparently he was known as the Overlord of the South. They say his final confrontation with the detective who was pursuing him nearly destroyed the world. Well, that's obviously just a rumor. Of course it's just a rumor. That'd be outrageous if it wasn't. Well, anyway, she was a really annoying little sister who pissed me off, but even so, she was the only little sister I ever had. Even when a faction within the Kazuryu clan wanted to make her our next leader, she said this: "I don't want to lead the clan. The reason I'm so amazing is because I'm your sister." Heh. She said that even though she was better than me at everything. To you, your sister must have truly been the ultimate little sister. Maybe. But still, when she said that to me, I couldn't accept it. All I could do was yell at her and say, "You lead, I can live by myself." Just, how small was I? Fuyuhiko. Why am I even talking to you about this? It's probably, you know, that harmless looking face of yours. Is that a compliment or an insult? Who knows?
anyway.
Well, anyway, sorry about that. I guess I got all sentimental and shit after all. I really don't mind. If you think I look like someone who's easy to talk to, then I'll listen to you as much as you want. Tch, don't act like hot shit, you virgin. I see, so you're not... Shut up! Don't talk back to me so calmly! Even though it's happening gradually, I know Fuyuhiko is slowly opening up to me. Once again, I feel like I was able to understand Fuyuhiko a little bit. Yay, I got a hope fragment! After changing the subject and talking about other things for a while, I returned to my room. Looks like it's starting to get dark. The doorbell? Is someone here? Instinctively, my entire body tensed up. I knew it was probably someone like Sonia or maybe Kazuichi, but regardless, I was nervous. Excuse me. Not that I can help it. I mean, so much has happened since we arrived at this island. While mumbling to myself, I quietly opened my cottage door.
Hello there.
Why, hello there, Hajime. Nagito? But why? Why is he here? Yeah, what the fuck are you doing here, bro? What are you doing here? You sure ask weird questions.
That's not it.
I mean, you guys all have business with me, right? Huh?
Well...
Chiaki invited me to the lobby. She said she had something she wanted to talk to me about. Everyone put her up to that, right? He's already found out about our plan. Looks like that's a bingo, huh? But it's good timing. I have some business with you guys too. You do? If everyone's already at the lobby, that saves me a lot of trouble.
Hey.
And I want you to come to the lobby too, even though you're not directly involved with the plan. You even know that.
I see.
Just as I thought. You were left out, huh? But that's understandable.
Right?
Since you're the only one who isn't an ultimate, you've basically been left out from the start.
Now.
I'm only joking. Don't make such a scary face. Your joke isn't funny. You shouldn't take me so seriously.
See?
Oh well, anyway, let's hurry over to the lobby. I don't know the details of your plan, so I'm actually looking forward to it. I wonder what you guys are going to do to me. When we first arrived at this island, we were friends who explored this place together, so let's go already. Fine, let's go.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know what he's thinking, but as long as we capture him, we'll have the advantage. I won't let him do as he pleases anymore. I mean, I don't know about that, but sure. I don't know what you guys are planning, but like I said, I also need to talk to you guys about something. Isn't that a strange coincidence? It's like there's something we both need to tell each other. I won't let him do as he pleases anymore. If Chiaki has summoned Nagito, then the plan has already started. Fuyuhiko and Akane should be waiting inside for Nagito.
Jeez.
What happened, Hajime? Why are you so nervous? What are you so nervous about? I'm not nervous. You're a terrible actor. Oh well, if you're going to slow down like that, I'll go inside first. As I hesitated in front of the door, Nagito walked past me and entered the hotel lobby. And that's when it happened.
Alright, I got him. What are you doing?
Don't judge us for this. But we're gonna tie you up.
Tie me up?
There's no use struggling.
But I'm not struggling.
Huh? What the hell? You're being strangely cooperative.
Who cares? Just tie him up before it's too late.
You guys are really disappointing. How long are you going to continue behaving so short-sightedly? You gotta look at the big picture, you know?
Huh? What are you talking about?
It's fine if you don't understand. You can just see the end without knowing. Now then, let's begin! The beginning of the end of Jabberwock Island!
And that's when it happened. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw a bright light. The air shook. An explosion of darkness overtook me and I was unable to see anything. I probably lost consciousness. Shortly after the impact, I managed to open my eyes slightly. What's going on? Are the words that left my mouth, but they vanished before they ever reached my ears. They were drowned out by the sound of terrifying laughter. I looked up and saw the source of that laughter.
It's amazing! These amazing fireworks surely befit the beginning of the end! It's over. This is the end. The killings are done for good, scapegoating the weak in the name of justice, while fearing when the others will stab you in the back. This game of self-righteous hypocrisy ends now! And to do that, I will destroy Jabberwock Island! What do you mean? That was just a little demonstration. That's why it's the beginning of the end. The actual bomb I'm going to use isn't nearly as weak.
Actual? Bomb?
I've set up a large number of bombs in a certain area of the island. If all those bombs explode, the force will be enough to wipe out this entire island.
Wait, what the hell are you saying?
If you do that, of course, I doubt we'll walk away from this unharmed. But there's no other way. The actor is expected to leave the stage during the finale.
Is this bastard serious?
Nagito, please stop! Are you crazy or something?
No, that's not it. I'm not the crazy one here. The one who's really crazy is...
My, this guy. I'm totally shocked. Seriously, I'm totally shocked. That's all I can say about this turn of events.
The bombs I set are timed. They're set to go off in 2 days at noon. I prepared so many powerful bombs that the one that just exploded doesn't even compare. According to my calculations, they're powerful enough to blow up an entire island. Which means in 2 days at noon, this island is destined to sink into the sea. Are you serious?
Wow.
Do you really think I'd go this far for a joke?
You...
Well, where did you set them up? I can't tell you.
How about it?
It'd be easy to leave you on your own, but it just wouldn't be fair if I did that. So how about this? If the traitor comes forward and reveals their identity to me, I'll tell them where I hid the bombs. Huh?
Emergency!
What? What in the world is going on? Is everyone alright?
Hey, come on, don't get in the way. Nagito was in the middle of weeding out the traitor.
What? Nagito, what are you planning to do? Do I really have to say it? It's no use. I mean, the traitors shouldn't be able to reveal their identity on their own.
Why?
What does that mean?
Do I really have to say it? My, you guys are totally eyeing each other and letting sparks fly. I'm getting all hot and bothered.
Don't just stand there. Why don't you stop him?
Huh? Stop him? Why do I have to stop him? The rules, remember?
Oh, wait, whoops. The rules, remember? The same blackened can only kill a maximum of 2 people. If he blows up the entire island, that's going to kill way more than just 2 people.
I see. You sure have a good memory. Like you said, if any student breaks that rule, I have to punish them severely.
Right?
But that's only when someone breaks that rule, right? You can't punish someone for breaking a rule before they've broken it, right?
That's right.
Yep, saying you're gonna break the rules isn't against the rules. So right now, there's no way I can punish this.
What the hell?
You're so stupid.
Punishment always happens afterward, not before. That's just the rules of society, right?
Hey,
But even so, there's no need to worry about that in the first place. As long as the traitor comes forward, this can all be resolved peacefully.
this is exciting.
It'll all be fine. I'm pretty sure everything will work out in the end. After all the time we've spent together, I believe in you guys. And more than anything, I believe in my ultimate luck. So it's definitely going to be alright. After he said that, Nagito walked away. He just walked away. I couldn't even stop him. I felt afraid of Nagito. The madness emanating from Nagito's body was seeping into my bones. I never expected him to go this far.
Nagito is so reliable. I don't have to do anything because he's shaking things up.
That bastard. I'll never forgive him.
Damn it.
Is he fucking serious about those bombs?
Hey.
As long as the traitor comes forward, he'll say where the bombs are, right? Is that his goal?
Damn it.
Then I'm begging you guys, it doesn't matter who does it, someone just has to come forward. Hey, I'm begging you guys. No matter how long we waited, no one was willing to come forward. What Nagito said yesterday, I'll weed out the traitor even if it costs me my life. I finally understand what he meant. Nagito took this entire island hostage and created a situation where the traitor has to come forward. That is Nagito's goal. But what is he planning to do if the traitor doesn't come forward? Is he really going to blow up the entire island?
Of course.
My motto is to do a great... Or... My motto is to do a good deed every day. When I was at a bar and shouted, "Can I get a Sam?" the female bartender happily answered, "Sure thing." It makes me so happy when someone else is this happy. Doing a good deed every day is awesome. But inside, that woman probably thought I was a loser for sitting alone at a cheap bar in the middle of the night. Damn it, I can't keep up with this crap. Hey, Sweet Cheeks, give me another Sam. Huh? Not a Sam Adams. I'm obviously talking about raw salmon. And here's some good news for you. I have imbued the smell of vanilla into the Monokuma plushies. It's effective aromatherapy, and it'll definitely calm everyone's nerves if they're agitated. Available in the near future. That's it for Monokuma's shopping corner.
The theaters keep getting weirder and weirder.
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make. Good morning, everyone! Looks like today is gonna be another perfect tropical day! Now then, let's show some enthusiasm and make sure to give it our all today!
I've been resting since the explosion yesterday, but my body still hurts. A dull metallic sound is ringing in my ears and the back of my head feels hot. I can't think straight. But I can't afford to spend the whole day resting. I immediately left my cottage. And where am I going exactly, I wonder? Hey, it's you, right? You're the traitor, aren't you? What the hell are you saying? Come on, just admit it already. If you don't, we're all gonna die. I'm not the traitor.
Damn it.
I'm begging you. It doesn't matter who admits it, just save me. Get a hold of yourself, Kazuichi. Complaining won't change anything, okay?
Shut up!
I know that, but what else can we do? We need to think about that with the others, so let's hurry over to the restaurant.
Damn it!
Damn it.
Yo!
Oh, it's you. You're covered in sweat. I was looking for Nagito. This traitor stuff bugs the crap out of me.
I won't forgive
I just have to
you.
beat him up and make him tell us where the bombs are. But I can't find him anywhere. Is he hiding or something?
Damn it.
I'm starting to get hungry. Maybe I should go back to the restaurant. Akane looks pretty frustrated. I guess that makes sense after what happened yesterday. Damn it, what's going to happen to us now?
Yo,
Yo, Hajime, how are you feeling? Not good, but not so bad that I can't move.
Huh.
Then you're okay.
This is bad.
I'm not okay at all. My ears are seriously ringing.
Damn it!
My eardrum is definitely ruptured. I need to hurry and have a doctor look at it. So what should we do now?
However,
What can we do? How troubling. If the traitor would just come forward, this problem would be resolved in no time. Nagito, when did you...
hey,
Good morning. I came to motivate you guys since you're just laying around. Didn't I tell you yesterday that the bombs are set to go off in 2 days at noon? Well, you've got 1 day left. Come on, you better hurry.
I mean...
But hurry? I'm not the one who has to come forward. The traitor does, right?
well,
Well, that's probably true. But even if this does depend on the traitor, your attitudes aren't admirable at all.
isn't that right?
I mean, real hope is when you confront a hopeless difficulty that's standing before you, right? And despite that, you guys are already ready to give up. What does that mean? Or is this your limit? If so, it makes me laugh to think I ever called you symbols of hope. You bastard. You better knock it off. Now, keep your shirt on. I took the time to come bring you guys a valuable hint. Wouldn't it be bad if I changed my mind? Huh? Did he just say hint? God damn it, Nagito. Nagito, what's your hint?
I'm glad.
Oh, you finally have hope? That makes me happy. Who freaking cares about that? Hurry up and tell us what the hint is.
Well,
Well, it's about the bomb's hiding place. I hid it somewhere you guys haven't been before.
huh?
Somewhere we have not been before?
Piss
I don't
me
need
off.
any hints.
I'll pick you
Just tell us the answer. If you don't, I'll make you spit it out.
hey,
Stop it! What are we gonna do if he sets off another bomb?
Yep,
Good judgment.
hey,
If you guys have time to pick a fight with me, then you should start searching for the bombs already. Then I'll just crush you to pieces later.
wow.
How scary.
Hey,
Why did you give us a hint?
See?
Well, if the traitor sees their friends working hard, they may feel inclined to come forward, you know? Who cares? The traitor might not even exist. All we need to do is find the damn bombs. Let's go. Take care. Oh, by the way, I'll be waiting here, so if you want to reveal yourself, come see me anytime.
Right?
Mr. or Miss Traitor. We left the restaurant as Nagito's muffled laughter trailed behind us. Lovely.
Why?
Kazuichi, why did you stop me?
Huh?
Huh? What are you talking about? If you hadn't stopped me, I could have crushed Nagito to pieces.
Bastard!
You're too fired up, dumbass. Calm the fuck down at least.
everyone!
More importantly, let us all head over to the ancient ruin. Huh? The ruin?
Please listen!
Nagito said that the bombs are hidden somewhere we have never been before.
So just
If
as
that
I
is the
thought.
case, the inside of that ruin is the only place I can think of.
Well,
No, there was one other place too. What is it again? That castle at the amusement park? What's its name?
Huh?
Are you talking about that Natsume castle?
hey!
You don't get it at all. He friggin' means Nezumi Castle. Then we have those two places to choose from. But we won't be able to enter the ancient ruin without a password. What should we do?
Like...
A password, huh? I'm guessing we still don't have any clues to that.
Hey, hey!
That probably goes for Nagito too. He wouldn't be able to enter without the password either, right? If that's the case, it's hard to think that the bombs were set inside the ancient ruin, right? So, we should try going to Nezumi Castle first.
Are we screwed?
But isn't that dangerous? I mean, what if that was Nagito's trap all along?
Jeez.
Monokuma's trap, Monami's trap, and now Nagito's trap.
Dumbass.
If we keep worrying about this shit like that, we won't get anything done, dumbass. You're totally fired up too. Dude!
Hey,
Anyway, we should try going there at least. We don't have time to stand around doing nothing.
alright!
Alright, full speed ahead. Full speed ahead! Alright, we'll tackle Nezumi Castle first. And I'm probably gonna fast travel to it because I'm a lazy bitch. Unless it doesn't let me... Okay. I forget what island it was on, quite frankly. Not this one. That one. Got it. And then was it this way? That's the horror house.
Hey, hey!
Hey, check it out! The entrance is destroyed. It's been blown to bits as if someone set off a bomb.
I get it.
If that's true, looks like this place was spot on.
Damn it!
Then the bombs are inside here.
Damn right.
That's what it looks like. Then let's try going inside. But we need to be careful. We need to pay as much attention as we can. You're right. Then let's go! After forcing a dry swallow, I nervously stepped through the door. And there... What is this place? I thought the inside would look more lighthearted than this. The ambience feels similar to that of a temple or a church. However, is it just me, or does it seem like there are no bombs to be found here?
Well,
No, it's not just you. If the bombs are strong enough to blow up the entire island, they should be pretty big. But I don't see anything. I don't see a place where they could be hidden either. Then the bombs aren't here? The bombs aren't here. But even so, I feel like there's something suspicious here. But why? It feels like this place is different somehow. This feeling, it's the same feeling I felt when I first saw that ancient ruin. To all subjects, the password to guide everyone to the future is scratched out. What is this? This front doesn't match the ambience of the castle at all. It's almost like it was intentionally put here. Hey everyone, come check this out.
huh?
What's that? To all subjects. Subjects? Who are they talking about? Is it about us? There's more written below that. What does it mean? The password to guide everyone to the future is...
Lies!
What the heck is this? We can't even read the most important part.
Like,
What does the password to guide everyone to the future even mean? Ah, maybe it's that password.
Could it be?
Could it be the password to access that ancient ruin? Guide everyone to the future. Maybe that refers to the Japanese word that is written on the door?
Whoa!
As expected of Miss Sonia, she only had to read it once to understand what it means.
Like,
But if we can't read the password, there's nothing we can do.
That is...
It is a rather tragic moment.
Hey,
I
hey.
wonder who erased this. Huh? Erased? I mean, it doesn't feel like it was erased naturally, right? It looks like it was forcibly scratched off. That's the only way I can see it.
even so.
But Monami and Monokuma shouldn't have entered this castle because they don't like mice, right?
I won't
Then it was
forgive you.
Nagito. He's the one who erased the password.
Unforgivable.
Perhaps.
Nagito probably discovered the password here and used it to enter the ancient ruin. Then he hid the bombs inside the ancient ruin? So he erased the password so we wouldn't be able to get near the bombs. Damn it, that actually makes a lot of sense. If that's true, he gave us a hint even though he knew we wouldn't be able to use it.
Don't tell me.
Just so he could shove that reality in our faces? There's no way we can enter that ancient ruin if we don't know the password. In the end, we can't do anything about the bombs unless the traitor comes forward. Did he lure us to this place so we'd be forced to confront that? Forcing us to confront the despair before us. Forcing us to confront how powerless we are. Damn it, that's what Monokuma would do. Hey, whoever you are, you don't have to reveal yourself to us. Just tell Nagito. If you don't, you'll just end up dying too, you know. Hey, who are you saying that to? I don't know, I'm just saying it to everyone.
Oh.
Let's stop. Fighting among ourselves won't help anything. More importantly, let's work harder to find the password to the ancient ruin, or clues that might relate to it.
Hey.
As long as we cooperate and explore all over the island, we might be able to find it, you know?
Damn it!
Are you telling us to look everywhere for a password that might not even exist?
Hey,
Who would leave a password here in the first place and why? If it wasn't Monokuma or Monami, then who was it? He can't even answer that, so there's no way we'll be able to find anything.
Please wait!
Then what would you have us do? Just wait until we all die? That is no different than when we were in the funhouse. And what did we learn there? We learned not to give up on living, right? That Gundam was the only one who said that. Very well then. I shall look for it on my own. Excuse me. Sonia, hold on! But Sonia ignored me as I called for her and stormed out of the area. Her shoulders were shaking a little. I'm sure of it.
I mean...
What the heck?
Shut up!
Damn it! Fine then. You want to look for it? Well, fine. Hey! Kazuichi left Nezumi Castle and walked in the opposite direction of Sonia. What the hell are they doing? Now's not the time for infighting.
Like...
Well, it might be a good idea to work separately. Huh? Why?
Huh?
I mean, it's easier to move around that way, you know, in case someone wanted to secretly go meet someone. Hey, does that mean...
Sorry.
Sorry, just act like I was thinking out loud and pretend you weren't listening.
Damn it.
Not again, man. We're all scattered as usual.
Stupid fool!
Seriously. If you think so, then please help. Yeah, leave it to me. I've got a secret plan. I just have to find the source of the problem and snap it off. Akane, what's your secret plan?
Could it be?
I have a bad feeling about the way Akane's acting. I'll run after her. It's best if we keep Akane away from Nagito for now. Far away. You're right. I guess I'll leave it to you.
Yep.
Okay. See you later. Chiaki ran after Akane. And from there, I was the only one left. What does this really mean? Who are the subjects that are being referred to? What's the password to guide everyone to the future? I was the last to leave Nezumi Castle, and I wandered all over the island searching for clues to the password. But I didn't expect to find anything, and in the end, that's exactly what happened. And so, time passed by with its usual speed.
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make. It is now 10 p.m. Please return to your rooms and relax. Let the sound of the ocean gently rock you to sleep. Now then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night.
Even after the announcement, I kept searching the island, but I didn't find what we were looking for. After a while, I had forgotten what I was supposed to be looking for in the first place. In the end, after coming up empty-handed, I returned to the hotel. I didn't see anyone else on my way back here, but I also didn't see them while I was exploring either. That's because, even though this island is so vast, our numbers have drastically decreased since we arrived. I can't think of any other reason than that. I should go back. Nagito said time runs out at noon tomorrow. Another day is about to end, which means there's only half a day left. I can't imagine the traitor will be revealed by then, since we don't even know if they really exist. And even if they do, it's possible they've forgotten that they're the traitor. All this thinking makes me feel like I should do something, but my brain and body were yearning for rest, probably because of all the walking I did today. As I dozed off, horrible, disgusting images began to surface from the back of my mind, one after the other. But before I could focus on the specifics of those images, I slowly sank into the depths of darkness.
Hey,
I think giving up is really important. If you don't give up on your dreams, they'll come true. That's just irresponsible and lazy encouragement. No matter how much you try without giving up, it's useless in the end. Persistence is just the worst. That's why giving up is so important. But you can't give up if you don't even try. That's actually the worst of all.
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make. Good morning, everyone! Looks like today is gonna be another perfect tropical day! Now then, let's show some enthusiasm and make sure to give it our all today!
The scenery this morning is the same as it ever was. I can see the sunlight peeking through the window. I can hear the faint sound of waves crashing on the beach. But the bombs Nagito set are going to destroy all this once time runs out at noon. At the moment, there's nothing about our situation that's changing for the better. Usually I'd go to the restaurant, but what should I do today? As long as I remember what Nagito said. Oh, by the way, I'll be waiting here, so if you want to reveal yourself, come see me anytime. Mr. or Miss Trader. It sounds like he was planning to hang out at the restaurant all day. Wait a minute, he's going to be there all day? Then, if anyone went to the restaurant like they normally do, the bad feeling lingering in my chest grew with each beat of my frantic heart. I immediately ran out of my cottage. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna call it here. It's a little early, I know, but I'm starting to get a headache, and it's probably because I haven't eaten anything in several hours, which isn't what I normally do, but that's just kind of how the day has turned out. So I will see you the next time that I have a stream scheduled. I'm not sure when that is right now, because my work schedule is really up in the air. But when I know, you will know. So I hope you have a good rest of your day or night, depending on where it is where you are. And I will catch you another time. Okay? Alright. Bye.